see more of the surroundings. All right. I mean, this is us. We are live right now. Thank you everybody for joining us for episode 9 already, which is crazy. I was like, last episode, I was like, I can't believe I'm up to episode 8. And now I can't believe I'm up to episode 9. I feel like I'm going to say that every episode. I'm joined with none other than the long-time hitman, part-time hitman, long-time homie, Dan, and he's joining me today on this episode.
Thank you.
I'm gonna bring us here into this screen. This is actually the screen we had. The hanger, yeah, we had this last time actually.
This is the Thug 1 remake of Hanger.
For those of you who don't know, we are
School 2. This is the Thug 1 remake of School 2 as well.
Oops, there we go.
I'm too good. I'm too good.
I've been playing with like the sort of screen setups. It's so weird because like last time I guess I had the transparent setup, and then this time I kind of am going with like this, trying to see with the dynamic. It's still kind of weird how this boxes are like up above.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because this is meant for like actual, like presentations and things and stuff. Like, oh, here's our spreadsheets for our shareholders down below. As you can see, the synergy and all of our stats are below. Please do not look into where all this money is coming from. Now, remember, this is a bubble. Now, I'm going to lend you this $4 billion that Michael invested into my company, and he's going to take that $4 billion and then reinvest through synergy financing back into Scott's branch. And then we're going to keep doing that for the rest of time. There's no bubble, guys. So don't worry. Your money's safe with us. Now,
it's not going to pop.
Don't look at this. Look, bubbles are historically known for not popping. They're one of God's strongest materials. That's why we base our whole economy around them.
That's it. I mean, did you see SpongeBob? They figured it out. They're blowing bubbles underwater. I mean, that's the thing. That is the thing.
It's a giraffe.
I feel like that's like all politicians now, just like Patrick and that. Just, I don't know.
They're blowing bubbles.
They're blowing bubbles
under the water.
Jake Paul is he's gonna run for presidency. He's gonna be an amazing.
He's gonna pop all the bubbles under the Bikini Bottom. He's gonna pop all of them.
He's a great fighter.
Mr.
Jake
Krabs
Paul
is a great guy. I did not go to the Mr. Krabs' island.
Great businessman. He knows how to make a Krabby Patty. He's got the secret formula. Wow, what a secret! Wow.
That's why the files can't come out, folks, because the secret formula is on the Epstein list on Mr. Krabs' island.
Damn. I mean, I feel like Epstein was kind of like plankton in a way.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, when I'm thinking about it, I was like, come to think of it, I think Epstein was our generational plankton.
I think it was everyone's generational because he's doing this just since the 70s. I think he's everybody's plankton.
Yeah. Except like, I guess the formula was just, there were multiple formulas he was securing.
Oh, God.
Something or other. It was crazy, right? I watched this recent episode on the Joe Rogan and he had a guest on and the guest was just like outright, like him and Joe had the Epstein conversation and he was like outright sort of defending. He's like, oh, well, like a lot of the stuff with Epstein, it's like, it's not confirmed. And he was debating whether or not like these things were true. And I was like, dude, like, I feel like that's the wrong thing to debate. Like
that's not, the debate isn't, oh, if it happened, the debate is when do we start killing them? When do we start eating them in retaliation? That's the debate we should be having. It's how long until we all finally start eating the rich in response to them eating our children? Like,
I was like,
that's crazy, Jimmy. Like, I mean, he was nice to me. Not that I went, but he was nice to me when I was there that I didn't.
Oh no. Oh, dude, your internet. I think you did drop out.
We are broadcasting this all across the world while there's a war happening right now.
Yeah, that, you know what? That's completely true. Okay, so like, what does that mean? Every time you drop out, like 1,000 people died? That's horrible.
I don't want to think about that.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my! We're just out here like Tony Hawk skate park, and then next thing you know, I guess that's the truth right now. Is we forget. Like right now, I don't even think I could fly back to Australia, technically speaking.
Oh yeah, the Oh shit. Okay. Well, you know what this is now. This is like an underground one where you get stuck in Russia and you have to find a way to smuggle yourself out of Russia to go back to Tampa, Florida, so you can see your skate video premiere live. So you just gotta like do some shit with like the Italian secret police and just find a way to like get back here so you can make it. But instead of making it to like the Van Slam AM competition, it's just to get back home.
They're gonna smuggle me in like
gonna kick your ass if we don't get back to Tampa, Florida right now.
Damn it, man! I gotta get back to Tampa for the premiere. Oh,
dude, it's gonna take over my VCR. Fuck.
Dude, I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Blockbuster tapes.
I think they're gonna have to like ship me back in like a Papa John's shipping container or something. Oh no, dude! 1,000 people just died again. Oh shit!
That's a fucking tally.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Every time we drop out, it's like we're gonna have to have a live tally, bro. Jamie,
my god!
Jamie, bring up the tally.
This is the world's first, this is the first podcast with a kill count, and it wasn't Joe Rogan.
The first podcast with a live kill count of the global population. That's crazy. Imagine that we had like a little tally just like down and it just dings. God. It's like somehow tracking live death counts. Oh my god.
God.
That's so fucking grim. But it's real as well, dog. We're in a dark timeline right now.
Yeah, all because they fucking shot that monkey.
They should never have shot that monkey, dog. I've had this conversation with multiple people and I'm like, yo, you know what? Like this, if this is like a retelling of history, then I don't know what it is. But something about the fact that we did that, like it definitely caused a chain of events, you know?
Yeah, no, it's the wrong timeline. It's like when Biff in 1985 goes back and gives the sports almanac to young Biff, and then comes back and it's Hell Valley. That's what's happening right now. Someone went back in time and gave someone something. Dude, It was Mr. Krabs getting the secret formula back in 1955, and that caused this fucking timeline
now. You single-handedly disrupted the entire timeline for the secret formula.
SpongeBob, me boy! Me secret formula!
We went back in time, SpongeBob, me boy, for the secret formula. Yeah. We're gonna hijack a plane, SpongeBob, me boy.
Mr. Krabs, I don't think you should have a private island.
Wait a second. He did really. Well, there wasn't a private island, but there were scenes of an island in SpongeBob. That, you know, the one above Bikini Bottom?
Yeah.
SpongeBob, me boy. They're dumping bodies. They're dumping bodies in the ocean, SpongeBob, me boy.
Let's not go to waste. Turn those buddies into burgers, Mr.
Oh
Squidward.
My god, that was the secret all along.
SpongeBob, all these corpses.
Shit. Okay, we're back.
4,000.
Shit.
SpongeBob, all these corpses are too heavy, SpongeBob.
Oh my god.
That's not a boat, Squidward. That's a rock.
That looks like a kid. That's a bit too dark.
I didn't know kids are supposed to have bite marks.
Yeah. Man, funky. We are definitely in a funky timeline. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Oh, I hate it. Every day is insane. I hate it.
It's like what next could possibly happen? I mean, like I'm kind of left in awe. Like something gets announced and I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Like, okay, what do I think about this? And then it's just like, the next day is something crazier.
It's like we went from like, oh, cool, they're making another SSX game to, oh, cool, we're at war.
I know. It's everybody's still waiting for GTA 6. I'm like, waiting. We're here. We're in it. This is GTA 6.
Yeah. When you build up the game, it's just a live stream of your house. It's like, oh, I see why it's forever to make now.
Yeah. Yeah, they had to just like somehow figure out a way to port in through all of our webcams on our phones, computers, all of the environments. You know what I wanted to do was come over to this little screen here and I wanted us to go through some of the conspiracy theories of the world, and then just say true or false.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. We'll start off. So many conspiracy theories relate to clandestine government plans. Okay. So we got false historical timelines.
I
I can hear myself.
Oh no, we got an echo. Is it still? Wait a second. I could fix that. I think I can. Let me go here. I'll turn this off. Oops. How's that? That should be fixed. Is it better?
Okay. Yeah, all right, cool. There we go.
Okay, nice. Okay, just audio.
Right.
Okay. So false historical timelines. I'm guessing this is where that theory that people believe that the actual timeline was derailed due to established figures. I'm gonna say true. I'm gonna
say this is just a result of we just didn't write shit down properly, and we still don't. I think this is just, I don't know, Derek the intern in like 297 years ago was like, oh shit, boss, I lost a notepad that look, Italy actually look, pal. And so I think just
like,
as a result.
Damn it, Derek! You lost 297 years of history. Where's the notebook? What do you mean you left it at your sister's?
It's even worse. I asked for oat milk.
Damn it, Derek! What are you talking about? You spilled juice on it. You spilled juice on 297 years of history notebooks. What are we gonna do?
I think this is just a result of we just didn't archive shit. We still don't archive shit properly. There's like 200 Doctor Who episodes which are gone. I think this is just we didn't archive things properly, and I can see why it can become a conspiracy.
Yeah, true. Good. You got some diehard Doctor Who fans in the chat right now. They're just like, I have. They've been digging on Internet Archive. Damn,
we're up to 6,000 now.
Oh my god, still counting. Fuck. Okay, the next conspiracy is pre-Maori settlement of New Zealand. Is that really a conspiracy?
I don't think we're allowed to talk about this because we're both white as fuck.
Some real angry. Yeah, I'm not about to have a bunch of Polynesians on a flight to Italy. Yeah. The next thing I know, I'm like walking through the streets. There's all these Polynesians around. They're looking at me. I'm like, oh, what's going on?
My coffee.
You know what? I don't think I've seen. Actually, I don't know if a New Zealander has ever been to Milan in history of Milan. That would be interesting.
They will if we keep talking about this one.
Yeah, you're right. Next conspiracy. Tartaria. Another claim is ranch. Another claim is that world governments have hidden evidence for an advanced worldwide civilization with access to free energy and partially populated by giants called Tartaria. Okay, so apparently there was an ancient civilization called the Tartarian Empire, causing its remains to be. I'm gonna say no.
This is just again. There probably was a civilization. Again, just poor archiving, poor documentation.
Yep. They were just some really tall giant guy, and they were like, "Oh my god, he's a Tartarian!
Kill him!"
It's like, and then someone just sat for like a day and like in their room and just like decided to come up with this conspiracy. Okay, aviation. I'm gonna say false.
Yeah.
The conspiracy pertains to air travel and aircraft. Incidents such as the 1955 bombing of the Kashmir, bombing of Pan, as well as various aircraft. Okay, so like the Hindenburg disaster.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, they spawned various theories of foul play. Okay. Okay, I mean,
was like 19 different theories all together under one banner. I think, like this is like Balloon Boy all over again. I think it's just, I don't know, this is too broad to kind of go yes or no for this one. Helicopters. Just helicopter. Who the fuck out there is like, you know what? Fuck helicopters. This shit ain't real. I know it's real, motherfucker, and helicopters aren't real.
Every time he sees a helicopter, he's like, that motherfucker's fake.
It's like Tony Soprano when he sees the Uncle Ben's rice and he breaks the glasses out of anger. It's like, what the fucking helicopters, fucking internet.
Fucking black helicopters. Well, I guess there's that Phantom helicopters appeared in the UK in the 1970s. The theory reemerged in the 1990s during the presidency of Bill Clinton, classic, and was energetically promoted by the writer Jim Keith. It became shorthand anti-government conspiracies that stretched to the bounds of credulity as those espoused. Okay, I guess it's the theory that like the US has these, these Black Hawk helicopters. Or the theories that the US has these Black Hawk helicopters that, conduct secret missions. And I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to say true on this one. I'm going to say true.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the concept of helicopters, no, they're real. But the black helicopters, yeah, of course they are. Of course there's 24/7. Like, there's a guy in like Aperture Science right now deciding like, how much poison can we put in the Diet Coke before people notice?
Yeah,
of course, this is just real.
If they haven't already been doing that, this one time I drank a Diet Coke and I thought I was going to die.
They gave me the wrong one from the factory, and now I woke up outside of the Matrix. But then I had a crystal Pepsi, and then I got put back in.
Booted me right back in. It's the ultimate trip. That's crazy. You crack a Diet Coke, drink that, you're out of the Matrix, and then the next thing you know, all sodas turned to like a Pepsi for some reason. Yeah, or Sprite.
Oh, it was a Pepsi, and she wouldn't give it to me.
I need a Pepsi to bust me out of the Matrix. Oof. That tally's not looking good, the population right now. I mean, I was watching the Tim Dillon show last night, and he was like, we just need to have an all-out genocide. He's like, that's clearly that's the only way we're going to mend society. And I guess he's not wrong. Like, it's happening right now.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was pretty intense. I know that the Tim Dillon show leans into this like satire. He does his comedy where he's like talking as if, he really wants all these people to die, and he's kind of doing a satirical commentary of the way that like elites are functioning.
Yeah.
So this one, chemtrails, here's one. What do we think?
Okay. No, it's just people don't know how shit works. It's just planes. Of course, if you're going to have something that heavy ripping through the air, you're going to disrupt cloud layers and shit. Of course.
Okay. Okay. Controversially, I'm going to say true to this one only because there's apparently been, I don't know at what degree, people say that the chemtrails are manipulating the weather. And I don't know if I'm going to say this is neither true nor false. I'm leaning more towards the truer side of this simply just because like there's some stuff that had come out that the US had been doing this in a way during the Vietnam War or just like other things and weird things that I've heard about this. So I'm actually going to say true on this one. I'm going to put my tinfoil hat.
The Vietnam one is Agent Orange, and that was
Oops.
They got me.
They got him. You're like, shut him down.
Yeah, that was just dropping literal chemicals to level a forest. So, like, yeah, they do have the ability to do this, but I think it's just, it's too vague. I don't think so.
Or like, what do you think about cloud seeding? Like, have you heard about that?
Oh yeah, cloud seeding is a real thing, but that's not chemtrail. That's just cloud seeding. That's a real separate science. That's a real thing.
Right. Okay, so just to clarify, I guess like by because that was what I was thinking of relating it to chemtrails. But what we could actually be talking about is the way that people think that they're spraying like Pepsi in the air to deregulate our behavior, right?
I mean, to be fair, like there's easier ways to regulate human behavior, such as the internet. They don't need fucking chemicals to do that.
True.
They don't need they've been able to manipulate us into doing shit since we were playing, hunting dinosaurs and foraging for berries.
Mm-hmm. True, and I guess it says here, 76 out of 77 participating atmospheric chemists and they're just like scientists that just like go outside and just test the air.
Yep, that's the plane.
Smelling pretty good today. Hey, Jerry.
Thanks, Jared. How's your wife doing?
How's your wife?
I don't know. I haven't seen her in months. Her car's parked in your driveway all the goddamn time. Oh yeah, we're just doing an experiment.
Yeah, we're just experimenting air, and I'm a part-time gynecologist. You know that, right, Jerry? I practice part-time gynecology.
Conspiracy.
investigate gynecologists.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Something's going on in there. Next one. Oh, this is a big one. Korean Airlines, the flight 007. So the destruction.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of this one, yeah.
Okay, destruction of airlines flight 007 by Soviet jets in 1983. Okay, wow. The theories range from allegations of a planned espionage mission to the U.S. government. Isn't that like the last episode of Modern Warfare? You know?
Yeah, that's so. My club.
You're in it, yeah. Shout out, throwback to that. Okay, this one I'm gonna say true because
True.
crazier things have happened.
Yeah, honestly, this is just like, oh, this is just cold cut. Yes.
Yeah.
What? You telling me
up.
the U.S. government killed someone because they got too close to the sun? What?
Straight up,
do that?
Tell me something I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is refreshingly true. That's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, true.
Any of these which is like, and then the U.S. murdered somebody. Yes.
Yeah, at this point in time, I'm like, that's a cold hard yes. This one, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370.
Dude, I remember when this dropped. By the way,
this was when crazy part of the lore. That time. Okay, yeah. This was a crazy part of the lore.
Yeah, this was nuts.
When this happened, I do remember it, but I swear it was absolutely everywhere. It was, I guess, because it's like also a fear for like humans to this idea of airplanes and dying on an airplane is like just forever a human fear, right?
Yeah, and it happened at the right time, and like this is at the peak of like international, like the Middle East was flaring up again, and like the Western media was doing its fear mongering thing again, and then a plane, remember 9/11.
Yeah, kind of crazy in that way. They also said here, so one theory suggests this plane was hidden away and reintroduced as flight MH17. They said that the theory is that it was reintroduced as another plane that was then shot down over Ukraine for political purposes. Which is crazy. I'm like, what about all the people that were on the plane? Like, it's like, all right, everybody, strap in.
You're all Mossad agents and action.
Supposedly installed the Boeing uninterruptible autopilot that was supposedly installed on board.
The interruptible hacker, the unhackable thing.
That's crazy. What the hell? It's a proposed system designed to take control of commercial aircraft away from the. Okay, right. Oh, in the event of a hijacking. So
all right, that makes sense.
Can be like remote controlled. If that was like a post 9/11 invention, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what happened after that? You can't bring bottles of water anymore, and there's a kill switch in every single commercial flight on the planet.
Yeah, for real. But you can use Wi-Fi now, which is
dude. You can watch fucking movies on this thing now. You can't drink a lot of water, but you can watch movies now. You're constantly tracked 24/7, flying in and out of every single location with your cellular device. You can watch movies.
You can watch fucking French noir film from the 1960s. Pretty good.
Dude, you can watch fucking Despicable Me 3 with hard-coded Taiwanese subtitles. It's great.
The director's cut. It's the director's cut as well. You can watch the Jack Snyder director's cut as Despicable Me 3. Fucking okay. We're gonna scope over this. This is the airline flight MH17.
Holy shit!
Okay, deep.
Oh my god, we're going from like a plane got shut down to fucking Deepwater Horizon.
Full on
and
Mark Wahlberg
right after that. Who the fuck makes this list?
You're moving too fast. We're still on Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg is not a conspiracy theory, all right? I don't know what you're talking about. Deepwater Horizon was real. Did you watch the movie with Marky Mark? Okay, he was fucking real.
Hey, I'm Mark Wahlberg. Hey, I would have, 9/11 would have gone differently. People think I would have stopped it, but actually, I just said it would have gone differently. So in my mind, I would have made sure both towers get hit at once.
Mark, what are you talking about? You telling me you did 9/11?
look, hey, I'm Mark Wahlberg. You know, you gotta fucking bless up.
Yo, I mean, Mark Wahlberg might watch this. Okay, Mark, we don't mean this is all. This is just like this is all the comedic take, all right? All right, Mark, don't shut down more burgers or anything like that. I love that place.
Wahlburgers is great food.
So good. FOOD. Shout out to Wahlburgers. Actually, I needed napkins while I was in LA. I was on the Hollywood Strip, and I was like, where am I gonna go to get napkins, dude? I needed napkins and a fork to eat lunch. Yeah. No joke at all. I needed napkins and a fork to eat lunch. I walked into Wahlburgers. I was like, listen, buddy. I was like, listen, I need a fork and I need napkins. Like, can you help me out here? And he's like, sure, no problem.
He stopped like he got off like the weight rack and he's like, hey Zeke, how you doing? Hey, I'm Mark Wahlberg. How you doing? Hey, here's some napkins and some forks. Hey, how you doing?
I was like, whoa, Mark, like, what are you doing here? Why are you lifting weights in a Walgreens?
Hey, you gotta bless up. I've been up since 3 a.m.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got a cold plunge pull in the Wahlburgers, Mark? What are you talking about?
Yeah, of course. That's the secret sauce.
Oh, you're cooking the you're cooking the secret sauce in the ice tank, Mark. They were doing things differently in there. Yeah. I mean, I know that they all got like their headsets on and everything, but like I just felt like
that's
it was
Mark Wahlberg directly piping in like instructions. He's like, "Hey guys, you gotta cook the tomatoes. You gotta see the patty. Hey, how you doing?"
He's like, "No, flip the patty anti-clockwise. We always got to flip anti-clockwise.
You gotta flip anti-clockwise. You gotta bless up."
Fuck, bro. Okay, well, Deepwater Horizon. So the alleged sabotage by North Korean or Russian submarines, which is I had not even heard about that. I'm gonna say false on that. Okay.
There's just not enough evidence for this. It's just like it sounds cool as hell. It sounds like 5 James Bond movies at once.
Yeah.
But it's just so vague and it's just.
Can you imagine 5 James Bonds all at the same time trying to like save Deepwater Horizon? Just fucking 5 of the absolute elite killers of the world just like descending on Deepwater Horizon. But they're like trying to protect the thing, but at the same time they're like causing fucking chaos, blowing shit up. You're just a worker there trying to like, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are there a bunch of dudes in
drill
suits?
Guy. I'm just the fucking drill guy. I don't get paid enough for this shit.
You're like, that's it. I fucking quit. You just go off and you inflate your fucking boat. Then you're like, fuck this shit. Start paddling out. For some reason, I always think like when these seawater things happen, I'm like, why don't they just like swim away? But then
I think because you die after like your body gives out. I think you have like a solid 10 minutes before your arms just give up.
I treaded water for a pretty long time, dog.
Yeah, but not everyone is fucking buff as you, dude. It's you and Mark Wahlberg who can do more than 10 minutes. Not everyone else can do that, man. Not everyone's blessed up, man.
True. They should have fucking cast me on Deepwater Horizon. Would have done that.
Hey, I would have stopped it.
Me and Mark, bro, we could have saved it. Get there early and shit. Tell people that there's Russian subs, like they're coming. The Russian subs are coming.
The Russian subs, and then half the people are like, "Oh, really? Like right now, Russian subs? Are there any Russian doms?"
They're like, get this guy out off the fucking oil rig. Get this guy out of here. He's talking about crazy shit. The next thing you know, it's fucking explode. Sorry. I don't. Let's skip. We're about to get canceled. This is a real thing in history. Speaking of canceled, New Coke.
Oh no, this is just. I can tell you right now, they just fucked up really badly. This is not a conspiracy.
But okay, so it's talking about the internationally changed formula when they changed Coke. That was either driving demand, the original product, or permitting to the reintroduction of the original with a new formula using cheaper ingredients. Has the flavor of Coke changed?
So this was straight up like some New Coke or Coke 2, right? This was just straight up corporate America trying to save a buck. And it completely blew up. And they're like, oh, actually, we plan to do this, actually. Like, this is just corporate America trying to cheap out, and people noticed instantly because, like, Well, I guess I was going to make a joke about coke addicts, but it applies both ways. But
yeah, the flavor of Coke changed both with the drink and the drug.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, yeah, this is kind of in the middle. I think it's just a corporate fuck up, and they got caught, and then they kind of leaned into that fact. Like that's why to this day it says Coke Original on everything because of this.
Yeah, right. Like we will never see a new Coke the way it's advertised here because it's like just the original forever.
Yeah.
Well, and then Coca-Cola president Donald Coe. I don't know. He stated
Coke.
I'm like, it's too good for his last name to be Coke. Okay, seems like it's Keogh.
It'd be horrible if it was Donald Pepsi.
Oh my god! Imagine Donald. That's if I can investigate that. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You know he's like the McDonald's CEO. Never drank a Coke in his life. That's the only way.
Yeah. Dude, check his fucking hard drive, man. I don't know, man. He's eating some kids, man.
Fucking investigate this guy. What's going on here? He's definitely eating baby custard. So he said here, the truth is we're not that dumb and we're not that smart. And I'm like, what a statement.
That sounds like a 2010 Kanye tweet.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, we're not that dumb, but we're not that smart.
George Bush does not care about black people.
Yeah, that's a real one. I think he did tweet that. Some deaths and disappearances. The death of Nero.
Absolutely.
You know this?
Yeah, death and Nero. We did a SOS topic about this. Remember?
Oh my god, Mr. Sorrentino right now is gonna be.
Yeah, we did a whole fucking unit on this, man. Yeah, so like, because there's just so many. Yeah, because there was the fleeing to the east theory, because there was a guy around the same time who kind of talked acts like Nero, and it was kind of chalked up to like, oh, you know, Nero was a very popular guy, a lot of copycats, that kind of thing, but he was like really, really close to Nero. Right. So yeah, I mean, this one again, there's just not enough evidence for this one, but I've definitely heard about this one.
Leaning towards the true side. I mean, it says here the Book of Revelation allegedly has these conspiracies. That is a description of the slaughtered head returned to life. Okay, I had never actually heard of that one. That's interesting. Maybe I wasn't paying attention in SOS class.
Here we go. This is the final boss. This is the final boss.
This is a big time classic for real. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say true. Yeah. I believe that. Yeah, like, true. I don't even think this is a conspiracy anymore. I thought this was just like this was fact. Like,
yeah, they killed him. they fucking killed him.
Yeah, they were like that guy, the John F. Kennedy. Hey, I don't like what he's doing. Freedom for people.
Yeah. I am trying to get everybody free V-Bucks for the battle pass.
Oh my god,
free V-Bucks! It's like we gotta fucking kill him.
Have they is John F. Kennedy a playable character on Fortnite yet?
I am doing the gritty.
Oh no, bro! Oh my god.
Hit or miss. I guess they never miss.
Watch me hit the Dirk or whatever the fucking move is.
I'd like you to inform you that I am indeed doing the Dougie.
The Dougie. Watch me dab. I'm dabbing on them. Watch me dab on them.
They fucking got him. They fucking got him. Like I remember in year 10 history, they Mr. Calder showed us like a bunch of like documentaries in a row, and the last documentary was the one that a lot of people kind of like realistically believe, which was Lee Harvey Oswald was a real person who did try to shoot the president, but he missed. And then the guy on the back, the guy sitting on the roof of the car behind him in the cavalcade, who had his finger on the trigger, not on safety, when they floored it to come to the president, slipped and shot him in the back of the head. And that's why they were so hesitant to let people in the room, because they would have found the US only service ammunition in his skull, and it would have just destroyed the US government. So that's kind of the all-rounded, well-accepted theory of like Lee Harvey Oswald was there, and Oswald did try to shoot and missed, and the US government wanted to kill him anyway, but it was that guy who slipped on the back of the car, accidentally killing the president.
Yeah, like conveniently, even though they were
very, very convenient. Yeah, I can guarantee you when they're like, oh well, I mean, we did it. He's fucking dead, but shit, they're gonna find out.
We did it, but it was an accident. That's some fucking I don't know, bro. That's some Darth Sidious shit.
Yeah, it's like this is like on the same level of stupid from their perspective as like when they really thought they could kill Castro by sending him exploding cigars.
True. Like, he's not dumb. Like, he's
No,
gonna
he would
look
have
at it.
seen.
He's like, oh, look, the US sent me cigar. Like, Castro, sir, the US just sent you a whole
Yeah.
pack, like a whole package of cigar. There's like, oh, there's just one cigar in the box. They're like, the US sent you a package of cigars. He's like, oh, great. Let me look here. What they send? It's like
What the
one
fuck is
fucking
this?
cigar. It's like smoke this way only.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
Smoke this way only. Do not light other end.
Yeah. Fucking blatantly obvious. They're like, there's a fucking spy. They're like looking at him. They're like, sir.
There's a
sir.
guy in the box. There's a guy in the box giving him the cigar. It's like, you should smoke this, President, sir.
He like throws it in the bin. The spy's like, fuck. He calls back. He's like, sir. He knew. He knows, sir. Yeah.
My God, how did he know? He's got one of them truffle sniffing noses. We put our best R&D team into that exploding cigar. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go to a parade.
Same fucking guy. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna say true on that one.
Yeah.
If anyone has an opinion on the chat, you can type in where and if you've just joined late, we're going through some of the conspiracy theories of the world, of human history here, and we're up to John F. Kennedy. We've covered some of the other ones like chemtrails and some other ones. So here's another one. The Charlie Kirk assassination. This one's huge, actually.
Oh boy, yes. Look, there's two leading theories. Obviously, one being this guy was a real piece of shit and he got killed. Yeah, and then the other one is anything to not let those fucking files get out. So of course they would kill one of their own.
Crazy. That's the theory was that he was related to or in relation somehow to Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, the thing is like, you got to distract people.
Oops.
Very convenient that it cuts out when we talk about certain topics.
For real, it's very suspicious. Like
very convenient.
Yeah. It's like the theory goes that bloop.
So look, when they caught the guy, right? It was very obvious. Like, oh, what he was a. Of course, the media was like, oh, he was a stinking Democrat, and his partner was one of them bull-haired they-thems, and it's like, no, he was a registered Republican, and he was an online extremist, and he hung around on really fucked up places on the internet, right?
Right. So inevitably, like, found himself coming across some information or somehow relation to Epstein.
Yeah, look, I think, I think it's kind of both. I think it's, they were probably going to kill him because, like, as insanely, like, evil as these people, as Charlie Kirk was, or just like how just insane his rhetoric would be, I think he probably realized, like, oh, hey, the guy I look up to is a fucking monster. I want to stop talking to him. And then also it's like, it's like, if we have to kill Charlie, so do it. Do not let those files out.
Yeah, weird. Maybe that was what they were banking on, that would sort of throw the files under the bus. And
it's like, look, why are they at war with Iran right now?
I mean, it's crazy. There's a theory that claims that Israel was involved, that the Israeli Mossad was involved in this, and to Kirk's comments about the Epstein file. So we did give that. I believe that this was this is an ongoing conspiracy that's like, because he was doing so much good, I feel like, in terms of the information, that they saw him as a threat, right? So
I think this is still a very very hot subject. I think I think he was an extremely insane, controversial person who was saying a lot of very hateful, grifty shit, who made a lot of enemies, and it's a very easy, convenient person to kill because there's just so much shit out there of people who don't like him, including a lot of us, because the Australian media would never let. Like, it's not even possible to let someone like a Charlie Kirk exist in the Australian media ecosystem.
Right, it's just instantly, it will instantly just create instant controversy.
Yeah, so it's just like, There's so many angles to this. I think it was just he was a piece of shit who
I feel
got
like
killed for a piece of shit.
yeah, we could leave it at that.
Yeah.
The next one is the disappearance of Harold Holt, which sounds like
yes,
is this a movie?
No, but we made it in media class.
What?
We made a whole audio documentary about this guy.
Oh my god! Why does it sound like The Secret Life of Walter Mitty or something like that? What is this? Okay, so while it's presumed that Holt drowned, the topic is still described as one of the biggest unsolved mysteries in Australian history. It spawned conspiracy theories that have been widely criticized by the public and members of his own family. Okay, what's the underlying conspiracy that nobody knows why?
The underlying conspiracy is that he had there's a lot of really sneaky, suspicious shit that he did and his cabinet did leading up to his disappearance, which was very convenient. And then he's gone.
Right, and it's just super. It's always suspicious when that happens. It's like someone's like, "Oh, look, there's like he was all happy and everything," and then he just disappears.
So he stacked almost all the cards against himself in his cabinet, and then very conveniently, he drowned, so he doesn't have to be asked what all this shit happened was, and also, God bless our country, we named a fucking swim center after him.
We did.
That was after
look
it up, the Harold Holt Swim Center, right? It was after he died.
What? So they had to kill him to build a swim. We always do that shit though. We're always out here building swim centers when people die, like post-mortem, and then they're like fucking Oh, here we go. Like we got a couple.
They built that tennis center after we lost the bid to the National Open that year.
Yeah, it's like I'm sick of having to kill people just to create things like swim centers. Just let swim centers free.
Yeah.
We got some people in the chat right now. Shout out to Tyler, bro. Protein in the chat. Yeah, I'm still getting my protein in. We're getting our protein in. And then Immune Cupid saying very sus. Yeah, there is a lot of very sus information. Apparently, he could have been a spy for the Chinese government, which is I love that. That sounds great. Let's throw that one in there. At this point in time, it just sounds like there's like the conspiracies. I love how things kind of ramp up, in magnitude. It starts very, very easy, very simple, and then the next thing you know, someone's like, "Yeah, he was actually like a lizard." Yep. I love those ones. We have the death of various prominent figures.
This is like
maybe.
Go through Abraham Lincoln just got killed because he was trying to not let people be slaves in a time when people really liked slavery. So that's cold cut. He just got killed for just doing the right thing.
Abraham Lincoln
got him. True. The FBI got Martin Luther King Jr.
Luther King Jr. FBI. That was true. Mustafa Kemal. I don't think that was the guy from Lion King. True.
Eric King, man.
Eric V of Denmark. We're still hung up.
Dude, they killed all 5 of them.
Fuck, bro. 1259. What a time to be alive.
Jesus.
After his father, Christopher I, died. I no comment.
Yeah.
Dmitry Ivanovich. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing he was like a submarine mechanic. Sheikh Rahman,
or a GTA 4 character,
something like that. There's a few. Let's keep going through until we find one.
Oh, Diana. Yeah, they killed her.
Diana?
Yep.
Okay, that's just straight fact.
Yep, they fucking killed her.
Straight up, hot take. They killed Princess Diana. The Dag Hammarskjöld was a Swedish economist and diplomat. I'm going to say true. If I see an economist account, I'm just going to say that they took him out because they're probably doing good. Kurt Cobain. We recently last episode actually we kind of touched on this one, but look, the whole the conspiracy behind this is that it was because who was his partner at the time? Courtney Love. Yeah, she was involved somehow, and then she was involved with the Epstein files because she's been in the files. So
all that's coming out now, but I would say I think it's just they can happen alongside. As far as I'm aware, he was just an incredibly isolated, depressed person who did not have the best social circles and had access to a lot of heroin. I think he was just like, if you look at it, I mean, we shouldn't have his last final moments at all. We shouldn't have that. But if you look at his last final moments in his journal entries and stuff, he just kind of snapped, and he kind of just was rotting in his own house for like weeks, and eventually died. You know.
Yeah, I do kind of. I would pertain that to like just the way that drugs can change you, but I mean, he had like, I don't know. So much of me is just like, man, I don't know. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna be on the fence for this one. Okay. So we got. Oh, while we wait for. Okay, nice.
Yeah, we're up to like 20,000 now.
Yes, bro. The numbers are growing here. Tyler chimed in. He said, "What about the conspiracy of Dan trying to electrocute Owen?" I'm gonna say facts on that. Actually,
Oh shit,
that's a deep cut, bro. Tyler with a deep cut of history right there. Dan trying to electrocute Owen.
it was an accident, man. I swear.
What? I don't even think I do kind of remember that. What did you?
No,
what
so
did you have?
this was a pretty recent one. It was
We're gonna bring up some footage of that just here. some real footage. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this is how it went down, right? I brought up a photo from the incident. As you can see here, Owen after Dan electrocuted him.
Oh no.
Yeah, same. This was that era when Owen had brown hair. You all remember that?
Yeah. Well, no, he got zapped so much.
Yeah, true. That's what happens actually. If a ginger gets zapped, electrocuted, their hair instantly singes to a dark gray. It smells horrible.
This sounds like a bear shits in the wood type thing. It's like if a ginger gets zapped enough times, is he still a ginger?
True. Have we ever had a ginger in the electric chair? That's the question. He said, to be fair, I feel like it was mostly Owen's fault. I mean,
so he plugged. So I gave him back his PS3 after modifying it and painting it for him. And when he went to plug it in, whatever cable he used, it just went.
Oh shit!
Console was fine. It just for a brief second, it just went. That's it.
Okay. Oh, true. Like are we counting that as like an attempted assassination attempt?
Well, we're on a conspiracy podcast, so yes.
We're going to say that there was a secret Mossad assassination attempt on Owen's life because that actually a time traveler came back from the future because in the future Owen becomes just a super powered president. He becomes a president. Okay, I'm going to say that now. And so Mossad agent tried to come back in time to assassinate him, and actually, thankfully enough, it was a failed attempt. So it was like the cigarette assassination attempt on the dictator for Cuba. Yeah. We're gonna link it to that. So the next, we keep going through the list here. We got another Michael Jackson. I'm gonna say that's a conspiracy. Definitely, they definitely tried to take my man out.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I recently posted, maybe somewhat controversially, on my story that everybody's out here thinking that Michael Jackson committed these sins, but he was releasing songs that were what was the song? Shout out to the song, but I forget the name now. Anyway, it was. I don't. Oh shit! Wait for Dan to chime back in. What you do? You remember the song that I had posted? I can't remember the name.
Yeah. It was They Don't Care About Us. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I just don't believe that it was true. People have said that Macaulay Culkin was supposedly defending him as well, and he spent a lot of time like with Michael, and so I'm going to say personally, the Michael Jackson death is a conspiracy. That's a true conspiracy.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's move on to the next. Marilyn Monroe. Okay,
yeah,
I haven't heard this one.
They fucking killed her. Yeah, she was just an extremely beautiful woman, and almost every single powerful person in America wanted her, and they killed her.
All right.
That's basically it.
That's more fact right here. Tupac Shakur, we're going to say definitely.
Yes. Have you seen that episode of Pawn Stars where he's like, what have you got for us? I got the car that they shot Tupac in. And he just has it. He just has the fucking car. And there's bullet holes in it. Like,
what?
He still evidence.
That's still crazy. I guess that's kind of a flex. Honestly, you like roll past, dudes are looking over. You're like, yeah, what's up? You're pumping you're probably playing Tupac if you have the car that he died in. You probably can't play anything else. I guess the radio is just rigged like that. They're like, man, you've seen some shit. That's crazy. Driving the car with the bullet holes in it.
Yeah, and he tried to fucking, because it's America, right? He was selling it to pay his medical bills. Of course, that's such an insane. Only America can exist, where it's like, where it's only in America, where it's like, that's a shirt right there. It's like, I had to sell the car. I somehow got access to the car that they shot Tupac in, but I have to sell it for my medical bills.
True. Yeah, I mean, medical bills in the US, I hear they'd be really expensive. Like over $100,000. You spend 5 days in the wrong hospital with the wrong type of insurance or the right type of insurance, depending on who you ask. It can be like upwards of 100,000. It's crazy. That's it. That's bankruptcy for most people. Tyler says, "Isn't there something about Pepsi with Michael Jackson?" Dan knows about it.
Yes, yeah, the Pepsi ad. So that's people in the timeline of Michael Jackson marked that as the definitive point when he started to spiral. If you look it up, you can find the footage of it. I don't know if we're allowed to play it. If it's on YouTube, it should be fine. If it's on, no, go Pepsi. Pepsi had incident. Go
Pepsi
Google
Generation?
Pepsi had incident.
Oh god, we're gonna get ads because we're on income. I'm gonna leave us on images. I'm gonna leave us on images just so we don't get stream sniped.
If you put on like Pepsi had incident. I don't know if I don't know if we're allowed to.
There's no like. Okay, no, I think this is still
okay. So what happened was he was like he went out like normal, and there was a really bright light on his head, and it caught a light, and his head was on fire for like a good 30 seconds before they ripped him to the ground, and then they fucking stomped on his head to put it out.
Actually, I remember. I thought there was like footage somewhere.
That's one with green smoke. That's it. That's the one up top with the green smoke.
Yeah, right. I have seen that video. Yeah, that's crazy. But so they stomped on his head to put it. What the fuck?
If you watch the footage again, I don't know if we're allowed to play it here, but if you watch the footage, they just rumped him and they just beat the shit out of him to put the fire out.
That's crazy.
So yeah, that's the one where people in the timeline put like this was the start of the end. Right,
yeah. Like that was the beginning, and then once they shot Harambe, it was like, well, it's all over now.
yeah. But yeah, this absolutely did like psychologically fucking destroy him for a bit.
Yeah, I feel like, well, if you survive someone stomping on your head, I would probably say that I'd be psychologically distraught forever after that. Immune Cupid says, I hate what they did to Marilyn after her death. Yeah, I feel the same.
It was, they just completely just fucking weaponized her. It sucks.
Yeah, even her image, like then there was like, it's just weird. It's so weird what we do with like celebrities, especially when they're like convolutedly killed in some way, and they become like, they're like, oh, now we can like play with them. Like they're make a dollhouse out of them now.
Yeah, it's just capitalism.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'll go, I guess, Jimi Hendrix.
I mean, he lived a very, very wild lifestyle.
He strapped acid to his forehead. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna say like the way with Kurt Cobain, it's like some people sometimes they're on this path, and it's like you're just destined for this something bad to happen.
Yeah, you do a lifetime's worth of work in like 5 years, and then that's kind of it.
Yeah, true. Like you ticketed all your fucking tickets. I guess.
Yeah, that one's
Notorious.
fucked up. They refused to let her body be buried in like the place she wanted, and it's still like held hostage in Los Angeles rather than the cemetery she wanted to be buried in.
That's crazy.
Well, her estate, weird. Right? Yeah.
They refused. Was that like the Jewish community itself that refused that?
Yeah, it was like because again, it's like every powerful person wanted her and kind of kept her there as a trophy.
Yeah, weird. That's just crazy. I guess she was like weaponized in that way. Another one that sticks out to me is Pope John Paul I.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, Pope got fucking named that. That's right.
No, I was going to say Lincoln Park actually.
Oh no! Again, Chester Bennington. No, it was again just like people just not understanding like mental health and that kind of thing.
Wait, did they? It was the drummer, right? That's the conspiracy.
it was Chester Bennington who was the lead singer who
yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, it's like it was just it was fucking brutal because like you watch clips of documentary footage of Chester Bennington for like 20 years, and it's a guy who doesn't want to upset everybody with dealing with his own thoughts, with his own emotions and thoughts, and then was kind of just left his own devices. And then it also didn't help that the last album that he made before he committed suicide, the internet tore apart and stripped, like just completely stomped on.
Yeah, true. I
So
guess
that
at that
doesn't help.
time,
Yeah.
what was that, like early 2000s when he released that one?
So no, the one that the internet completely tore apart was One More Light, and that one, it's more of a pop album than like a Linkin Park like rock album, but still it's still a good album. But it's just it came out during like that transitional period where the internet was becoming what it is now. It just, the wrong audience found it and they just tore it to shreds.
If you were like the victim of the wrong audience back in that early internet era, like I feel like that was your career, like done and dusted.
Yeah,
like, it's so hard to come back from that.
There's a conspiracy with Linkin Park and another band. Both singers died around the same time, the same method. I can't remember what the other band was called, but I have heard about that. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Weird. Is it like the number synchronicity thing, like how Juice WRLD died like on the same day as
there was like the 27 Club, right?
Yeah, and like Mac Miller as well.
Yeah, fuck.
I mean, is it also that like the way that you are as an artist, if you're practicing art in a certain way, is it like for some reason there's these patterns of thought that accumulate at this age of like, your early 30s, and then if you're in the wrong place, wrong time, like you just swallow a bunch of Xanax and you're like, fuck.
I think look, it's just a number of things, but I think it's also just like, again, just people, general public, still not understanding like the human condition, just like the psyche of like those kind of creatives at that kind of level, and like what the human experience. Right? So again, this is just
I feel that sometimes.
That in of itself is a whole fucking 2-hour rabbit hole.
Yeah, fucking investigate Xannies. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fucking bumper sticker right there.
Because I investigate Xannies.
and then parentheses, I'm the investigator.
Because I'm like, sometimes I'm like, if there was a bunch of Xannies around me, I'm like, I don't know if I'd think twice. But moving on.
I think thrice.
I would think thrice. Okay, we're gonna move.
She loves me well. She loves me not. She loves me well. She loves me not.
There's quite a lot of this still. We're gonna move on. We'll cover a bit of economics and society. Oh, okay. I thought we're just accepting that's a fact, not even a conspiracy.
This is just called reality.
Yeah, Bohemian Grove. I mean, the Skull and
Bones. Soundgarden. Yeah, Soundgarden. Chris Cornell. Yes, that's right. Chris Cornell of Soundgarden. Yeah, okay. Yeah. If you look at how Chris Cornell died, Society extended to the Britney Spears episode. Yeah,
that's a deep cut right there. Yeah, that's a deep. Hey, I mean, you're the one with the Monster Energy drink as your profile picture. That's a conspiracy theory right there.
That's so good. I love that so much.
No, that's a deep cut right there.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, it was like Chris Cornell. If you look at how Chris Cornell died, yeah, just like, oh boy, because like with Chester, it's kind of like, it was a guy who just really needed help and friendship. But Chris Cornell, like he got fucking nay-nayed.
Damn, yo, why does Chris Cornell? Okay, he kind of. What? So what's the conspiracy with this? He was.
He died he died almost the exact same way, and like the everything around it was also around at the same time. And yeah, the conspiracy goes that both Chester and Chris Cornell, they were good friends, but also that they were both working on a documentary which had like cold cut evidence of the like sex trafficking Epstein stuff that we know now.
Yeah, that's a bona fide way to get yourself done in this industry. I feel like, and it sucks because it's like there's just people out here that really believe, that really want to do right, and they get whacked.
Yeah, and like goddamn Chris Cornell, like fucking hell, like like Soundgarden and Audio Slave, Mamma mia, that's some good driving down the highway at like 2 a.m. with the windows down and your eyes are tired. That's some good fucking driving music right there.
That's crazy. Anyone with this kind of like facial hair structure just makes like whatever they just make good music. That's it, undeniably. Yeah. If you got a goatee like this, I'm sorry, but you just make good shit. I don't care what it is. It could be donuts in a fucking donut van. You're making the best shit. No offense to Chris Cornell fans or Chris Cornell. I'm sure.
I think that's a compliment, actually. I think that's a compliment.
Yeah. We'll take it as that. So New World Order, we're going to say
yeah, true. That's just reality. That's just true. Yeah. Predictive programming. Yep, just true.
Yeah, true. The Simpsons future predictions, I feel like that's just straight up true. Fucking South Park, true. George Soros. I don't really know too much about this, so I'm going to sit on the fence for this one. Someone in the chat, you might have a take on this, but I suppose, okay, Soros used his wealth to promote many political, social, educational causes.
Yes, true. This is just rich person who wants influence, quietly funds everyone to get his agenda. Yes, that's been happening since we invented money. True.
Yeah, secretly funds a large range of persons and organizations. Yeah, true. Okay, Freemasonry.
It's not free. That shit's expensive.
You got to pay a subscription for that shit.
Dude, you got to get Masonry Plus now. It's fucked up. You used to be able to just buy Masonry once and done.
It's like a $49.99. You know, it's actually crazy because it's like there is this. They definitely exist, right? Like there's a group, and they're definitely called the Freemasons, and they're very like cult-ish. Because even in Queanbeyan, there's like a Freemasons temple.
Yeah. There's a temple there. I think. Yeah. I don't know if it's active or not, unless they make it look like it was the. Oh yeah. Okay. So the Simpsons one needs to be talked about it more. The Trump down the escalator one. The Trump down the escalator one. That comes from the fact that there's heaps of footage of Trump going down there. I think those escalators are in Trump Tower. And he would always do this kind of like presidential like royalty kind of like waving coming down the stairs things. He's like that. I think that one. Well, because this clip here was from a promo. You know, like when he was running, right? So The Simpsons can be topical, but it takes 9 months to make an episode. By the way.
Okay. So yeah,
this was by the time they started making this joke. It would have happened because it's like there's heaps of footage of him going down these escalators. So it was that was an instant thing you could make fun of, and animate, and it just so lined up perfectly when that episode came out because again like it takes so long to make modern Simpsons.
Yeah, and look, like the way that comedy works, just in general, is like there's just bits, you know. There's certain like if you think hard enough about a concept, like. Funny minds will think about the same thing. That's sort of what makes things funny is that like comedy is like in part predictable. It has like a level of predictability about it. So like when we're talking about the way that The Simpsons work, it's like you got a team of writers trying to think about and break down a concept. Like I think it's pretty prevalent. But there is a link with the Epstein thing. You know, I know that there was like someone talking about how Matt Groening had a relation with Epstein, and then
Matt Groening.
Yeah, I know that sort of spiraled some other people's deep cuts about like The Simpsons. Aside from just this Donald Trump thing, they were talking about other things as well. I mean, if I'm going to actually pass a comment, I'm going to say false because I just think that like the way that comedy works and the way that like comedians write, it could be the case. You know, the way that Jeffrey Epstein was linked to Matt Groening is suspicious, but I don't know if it exactly warrants like it to be a conspiracy or not.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a decent take, but the Freemasons, I was going to say actually, weirdly enough, like I was walking, this was like closer to downtown LA. I had left from my, the hostel I was staying at. And I remember like dragging my bags. I'm like, I had to figure out a way in LA that I was going to stay somewhere for my layover period. Cause like, it wasn't a layover, so I was like, while I was waiting for my flight, because I had a day and I was like, I got to get out of this fucking hostel. There's a bunch of savages in here. I don't even know if I'll survive. You know, I had my shoes stolen in the hostel. So, you know, I'm in LA. He's back. I don't know what the tally's at right now.
We're up to like 50,000 now.
We're going to be breaking records soon. So I'm in LA and I'm dragging my suitcases to the Wii Spa. I know the hostel. The hostel was actually like, it was close to Fairfax. So this is sort of like mid-city kind of area in a way. But I am dragging my bags like, throughout this downtown area because I'm getting to the Wii Spa. And basically the idea of the Wii Spa is that it's a huge multi-level spa, and you can go and like, I mean, obviously in one of the levels, like you go to the pools and everyone's butt naked, which is kind of like, I didn't really expect that, so I walk into this Wii Spa place and I'm like, holy shit, there's like a dude, just a black dude, and he's just naked. And I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting this. I know that. I'm just like, I don't know. I just hadn't been to a Wii Spa. We don't really have them here we don't really have them in Australia, so I wasn't expecting that. But anyway, it's cool. I was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, we haven't invented sex yet. That's why we can't have that here. We haven't discovered that yet.
Well, yeah, for real. So, people in LA are different. But I was down with it. But the whole thing with the Wii Spa is that, like, there's a room where you can stay, like, overnight. Because I'm like, I need somewhere to stay just for one night. And I wasn't gonna book a place or anything. So I was like, I'm just gonna go here. I'll pay for the night. I can stay 24 hours, I think is the limit. Or it's unlimited if they don't catch you. You can just keep moving up and down floors anyway.
Yeah.
So, I remember they give you a towel, a bunch of sandals and stuff. And man, it was good. It was good to kind of escape the hostel. But I quickly found out that there's not beds there. They're like kind of like yoga mat, Japanese style floor beds. So, I was like, oh man, I'm like in this room, but the Wii Spa experience was definitely cool. I'd recommend that, if anyone has an opportunity to afford themselves the luxury of feeling just a bit better than being homeless, you should stay a night in the Wii Spa. The culture shock, for real. I actually still have Wii Spa shirts. You know what? I stole some of them. I was like, I'm taking some of these. They got Wii Spa in Times New Roman on the chest. I was like,
that goes hard.
This is fucking goated right here. I'm taking these shirts with me, baby. The culture shock when you get into the States is wild. I was there last month and was blown away. Hopefully not literally. Tyler's ghost speaking to us in the chat.
Dude, it's like Grand Theft Auto. Because once you go to America and you go, oh, Grand Theft Auto is a documentary.
It kind of is, bro. It's more fact than fiction. Let's just say that. So it's definitely a culture shock. Yeah. I mean, like New York for me was definitely, oh, this is great. Like I'm in the capitalist, like Western consumerist. I'm in the temple of fucking consumerism.
I'm walking in.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And it was cool. I got my own feeling for this. I don't know if people have all seen it now, but the Cat's Deli is just blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but while I was a Cat's Deli OG. Okay, I never went there to eat, but I was like, I went inside and just looked around because I was more interested with that before, and I was still vegetarian at the time, so Cat's Deli was out of the equation for me. But Tyler Trelly, the unofficial third guest, you are, bro. Thank you for joining us here. You'll be on the show soon enough. Don't you worry. So what was I saying? Just the New York experience was great. I definitely love New York. I definitely see how there's a lot of creatives talking about how LA is taking a dive. And I'm like, it's 100%. Like it's like if that whole place was a dive bar. You walk in there, there's like dudes like, in the corner of the dive bar, they're playing craps and shit, but they're not dealing with they're playing with wood, playing dominoes with wood. There's just a bunch of like it was very suspicious in LA,
Yeah.
but it was very like pretentious, but it's a cool place to go, if you watch, if you just being someone who consumed American media and like movies, it's cool to go and be like, that's great, like this is how it is, but seeing through the veil as well, you're like, okay, it's a place that's like totally succumb, if New York is riding the full capitalist, propaganda, LA is the succumb to it 100%. Homeless people playing Minecraft on the sidewalks, building their own houses out of plywood. It's wild.
Yeah, if
wild.
GTA is a documentary, then GTA 6 will be one of the best documentaries on Florida. Yeah, it just be 1-to-1. I hope to God that like, because GTA 6 is supposed to have like a social media like real time thing. So the rumors are like, if you shoot up a place, you pull out your phone and you'll see in real time like people tweeting about it or whatever.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they're talking about. But I hope to God that, because the Florida, that it's called Leonida. So I hope to God you get like Leonida Man, like it just makes Leonida Man stories. Like Leonida Man jumps into 7-Eleven and kills an alligator and then buys 400 packs of cigarettes.
I feel like that sounds so much more respectable than Florida Man though. Like Leonida Man does it because he's got a family of 12 back home, it's like trying to feed his kids and shit. He's got a wife that, he works full time, and it's like, like Leonida Man's doing it for the better of humanity. But Florida Man, he's just on a fucking crash course for chaos.
Just hard cut to just like Leonida Man just like smoking 400 packs of cigarettes, wearing a body cam, and like he's just driving on his scooter with just a revolver, just like taking out fools. And then it's hard cut to just
Oh my God. I mean, here's a deep cut. If you guys haven't invested in Take-Two stocks, now you're missing the boat on Take-Two stocks. I'm just saying that because there is a 100% guarantee investment return if you invest in Take-Two stocks right now. So drop everything you're doing, keep the stream live, but go to your trading app and invest in Take-Two right now. Okay,
this is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. Please, God, this is not financial advice. Please.
You should bank all of your financial takings on since we last spoke, and then I'm expecting you to donate. Okay, when you get a profit off your Take-Two stocks. Okay, support the show. All right, buy some of the merch that's going to be coming out. What's
this
scary?
This is financial advice.
Yeah, we're going to flip the script. You know what? This is 100% true. In fact,
what's scary, a Florida man or a Queensland man? Oh, that's a fucking fight right there. Queensland, like prime Queensland man versus like veteran Florida man. I think entire country economies will be wiped out if those two fought. It'd be a Dragon Ball Z, like they'll fly in the air and cause a shockwave.
Yeah, it's definitely like a Dragon Ball Z moment. I mean, both fight crocodiles, both own a 44 caliber revolver. Like,
well, no. One owns one, the other one has access to one. There's a very different thing there with that one.
The other one, the Australian one, 3D printed one.
Oh yeah.
Queensland man's got a 3D printed revolver. Okay, Billabong board shorts, Mambo top. Just like some crispy blonde hair. Florida man's got a real 44 caliber revolver. Okay, he's got like denim cut shorts. He's wearing alligator boots. The only thing that I think has it over it is that maybe Florida man has more training time. He's been doing more time training.
Florida man has seen way more, and he's able to do everything. But I think Queensland man would have he'd be like Rambo First Blood, where he'll cover himself in mud and hide behind a tree, and then just come around.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably got an army of kangaroos with him. Kangaroo versus crocodile.
You parked your last, you dumbass. And then Queensland man's like, "Oh, you're fucked up Shit's Creek now, mate."
Yeah, in terms of who sounds more threatening, Queensland man takes it for that. Like, I would 100% fear someone that sounds like every character of the Big Les show put into one over Florida man.
One drag. What are you talking about? What, you smoking in one drag? And mate, you're telling me if you buy a can of Coke, you take one sip and you spit it out? No, that's just you got to fucking die, mate. I want a Big Les Blu-ray so badly. I want a Blu-ray box set so badly.
You might have to make it, bro. You might have to.
I might have to make it, honestly, because I am thinking of buying a Blu-ray pressing machine because they're only $3,500.
Okay.
To make actual factory ready can play in commercial player discs.
Yeah.
We're not talking Burn Cities. We're talking actual finished ad bar salts in the mix. Oh god.
With who? With which one? Florida man makes it. Queensland man takes it.
Don't give it. No. Florida Man has fentanyl. Don't give him that. He'll be unstoppable. He'll become patient zero if you give fent and bath salts together.
Oh my god, that's a fucking combo mix right there. Fentanyl and bath salts. That's definitely the formula for that's invincibility. That's the human cheat code for invincibility.
That's the plot of Prototype 3. You mix those two together, you consume that, and then you fucking biomorph and you have knives for hands.
That's fucking crazy. That's Blade.
My name is Alex Mercer.
True. Miami Justice on Blu-ray. That would definitely need to be. Yeah, 100%. That's definitely. I'm gonna skip to the end here. I'm gonna jump us through some because
oh my god, Barack Obama, oh my god,
we're getting some stimulation over stimulation. MK Ultra.
The way these are arranged are fucking insane. It's like the entire world is run by the cabal, and then it's like, oh, they changed the Coke formula.
Oh my god, and then the fucking Ronaldo World Cup, bro.
They changed.
That's it, bro. The shades are going on. I gotta put. There's too many conspiracies going on. The shades are gotta go on right now.
They changed the Coke. They changed the Coke formula. Ronaldo may have been rigged to win the World Cup final.
Oh my fucking god! I can't take it, bro. I can't take it. World Cup aficionados out here, just like up in arms right now. We just fucking spiked their blood pressure. I'm sure. I think surely Tyler, you got a take on that. I know that I thought you were a football aficionado.
It's true. I've seen it. He's one big cat
in person, bro. I've seen it. I know he's got a fucking. I know. He's got a Ronaldo. He's got the Ronaldo effigy. He's got a Ronaldo effigy somewhere in his house. You got the Ronaldo cum jar, huh?
It's the source of his power.
No, we're gonna smash it and set him free. It's like a little.
You crack open a whiff and just like, it makes me a better football player.
Oh my god, bro! I cannot imagine. That's just the smell of like. That's like if you walk into like a new pool, just that smell of just aquarium bleach. That's crazy. Cum jar. That's definitely that's another conspiracy theory. Well, that's like one of those run the gauntlet things. The run the gauntlet is another one of the Easter eggs of humanity, right? We have conspiracies as like one of the Easter eggs, human Easter eggs. And then we have like that run the gauntlet where it had just like a collection of the absolute worst, like just videos of all human history. Yeah, but Dan pinned me down and stole it from. Oh, okay. Dan owns the official jar. He's got the jar right now. He holds the power.
That's a conspiracy. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk on that. That's I don't know, but don't.
What do they fucking say when they got enough? They're like, no comment on that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna comment on that. We're gonna move. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Damn. Let's transition back to. Let's go. Let's take it back to the light here and move back to our Tony Hawk environment here. Oh, we're safe.
Oh, thank God.
Oh my God. That was a deep little journey that we went into just there, fucking investigating some of the deep cuts of conspiracy theories. Let me bring the chat back so we got that. Yeah. Wow. I'm always like, just the way that history is just paving out. And I know that there's a lot to be scared about. There's a lot to be excited about as well. You know, the AN Thor. I don't know if you've been following that that console, the handheld.
Oh yeah, dude, that thing's looking pretty sweet.
I mean, there's some cool things around.
It's no Soldier Boy handheld though, but it looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's no Soldier Boy. You're right. It's a Soldier Boy handheld. Holy shit.
Like that one Soldier Boy song where he stops the song midway to promote his Twitter is the fucking greatest.
What? He really stopped it midway to promote his fucking sweater.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I gotta stop the pause real quick, but twitter.com/ at Soldier Boy. And then it comes back to the song. I swear it's real.
Okay, we're gonna investigate that real quick. Jamie, look that up. The Soldier Boy. What do we even search up for that?
Soldier Boy song where he promotes his Twitter.
Soulja Boy, undeniably one of the best low-key, well, not low-key artists, actually. Undisputably one of the greatest creators of our generation. What do we got here? How hard is it to find this thing? I feel like it's really hard for me to find the. Here we go. Oh, I gotta bring Dan back in. It's weird. It's like it cuts. There we go. It like cuts you out of the mix even at some points. Anyway. Soulja Boy successful Twitter. Is this it? Holy shit.
Whoa.
Welcome
yeah,
to
laundry's a fucking conspiracy. We didn't need any of this shit. Laundry was just fine for a couple hundred years. We just used normal soap for this. And then
what
Big
the
Laundry
fuck?
was like, actually...
That's actually no. There's some truth in that. It's like this whole sale on the smell that it needs to be, and here we go.
I think this is just a clip of him talking in general. I don't think this is the song. I don't think.
Wait, really?
Yeah, this is just him talking. I don't think this is the song though.
Oh wait, can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's not actually it.
No.
Damn. I don't know. That's a deep cut. If you do find it, you can share your screen as well. If you do find it.
Well, go back one page and go to those like 20-second clips. It's in there.
I'll go to this.
Yeah, that one. It's one of these. Yeah, it's one of these clips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find one that I can actually.
Yeah, you can actually open. Yeah.
This. This is why Soulja Boy is the greatest of all time.
It was one of the most I think he was the most followed person on Twitter for like from like 2005 to like 2007 for like undisputed for like 5 years because of shit like this.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, like, just if you had a bunch of fans and then you shouted yourself out on Twitter during a song and it was a gun song, like, you're instantly that's locked and loaded. You're getting the most amount of Twitter followers.
I love Twitter.com. I love all my fans.
I love all my fans. I can relate to that. I love all the fans. Shout out Tyler Trelly. He believes that soap is a conspiracy. Definitely, bro. I haven't washed myself with soap for like 6 years. I'm doing fine. You should smell it. My smell's developed a new smell. I got a whole new smell.
Dude, people pay good money for that musk stuff, man.
Yeah, for real. That's like people put on cologne, but like you just need to not wash yourself with soap. Your body will just develop its own scent. That's messed up. I shower every day with soap. People don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I'm so clean you could I don't know. I'm so clean you could use me as a plate. Any part of the body I'm saying. Any part of the body. Made it back from Epstein Island. Survived that shit.
What do you mean? You're 24 years too old for him.
26.
Oh man. You're able to walk. You're able to walk on your own. You're way too old for him.
Yeah, that's true. I made it out though.
I escaped Epstein's Island because I smelled too damn good, and then in brackets it's Soulja Boy's Twitter.
I started eating them. They were like, "Get this guy out of here."
I got kicked out of Epstein's Island because I was too hungry.
Oh man, that's so bad. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Fuck. Oh my god, they cut him. They bombed him out, bro. They bombed him out. The deodorant man, who invented that and why? I mean, fucking Lynx Africa, right?
Oh no, you're just gonna be fucking flashbacks, man. Oh Jesus Christ!
Back to the locker rooms.
The locker rooms all smell like Africa. Oh my god.
That's a bona fide way to just be thrown back to that era. Is like walking past someone on the street who wears that. It's like the worst throwback. You're like, oh, Oh, you have like a mad flashback.
Yeah, you just like warfare. Like you look at your hands and you look back, and then you're in the locker rooms, and it's all like fucking all the footy kids, and they're like, "Bro, this stuff's great because like you don't have to like shower."
It's crazy. Elijah's asking if you can see your capsicum, and you're like, "What?" I'm like, Elijah, bro, we're not like that. We're not close like that. I'm looking around the locker room. Yeah, for real. Spraying like bear mace him with the fucking Lynx Africa in the eyes. That was crazy. That was a crazy moment, actually. For real, that really happened.
What's that? Wait. What discontinued? What? It's being discontinued? Please, for the love of God. What is that? Rest in Africa. What is that? Please, is this a conspiracy?
No, there's no way.
Please kill it, please.
They can't fucking discontinue this shit. What are you talking about? You can't fucking you can't tell me that. Is it been discontinued?
Please.
Let me see.
Please.
No, it's not. Okay. Oh,
damn.
You want it to be discontinued? I'm a bona fide.
It sucks. It fucking sucks.
I fucking live by this. Can you imagine what these people would smell like if they didn't use the Lynx Africa?
So what you're saying is the memes justify the ends.
Yeah, that's exactly. I can't imagine it. I can't imagine a world without this. All the amount of people that are using Lynx Africa and what they would smell like without it. God forbid. Look, they even made when they made the soap. Yeah. Oh my God. I love when they made the soap and then they turned it white as well. They realized that they actually had to cater to the main audience that's using it because black people don't use this shit. Ain't no fucking way a black person is using this.
It's all the like 13-year-old kids playing Modern Warfare 2 after school who refuse to shower, and they're like, "Oh yeah, because like I don't have time to shower because like I nearly got a nuke on Rust. I swear to God, bro."
It's fucking crazy, bro. Oh my God!
I was actually using the extension. I was getting on no scopes.
That's me on the 14 bus, huh? Me on the 14, bro. The 14. Oh, dude, we need Tyler Trelly in here. Tyler Trelly's like our Jamie. Like he's pulling up all the deep cuts right now.
And smoking DMT as we speak.
Yeah, for real. Dan got some love in the chat. What would tradies get for Christmas if not Lynx Africa? Yeah, they'd get like the Christmas hamper. They get like the Lynx Christmas hamper.
Yeah, what would tradies get? Yeah. Oh, dude. When the under 16 when the under 16 ban kicked in, I feel bad for all the tradies who can't talk to their partners after that.
Yeah, this is it right here. This is what like tradies. This is like
that's like nice. That's like actually kind of nice. Like that's not bad. Just getting a bunch of cans of Lynx Africa. That's fucking shit. At least this is like actually something.
That's if I was a father and my kids gave me this, they would find me two nights later in the shed tied with a rope. I would kill myself. My son would walk into the garage and I would be hanging from a rope if this is what they gave me.
Come on, man. It's got a little ball in it, man. It's fucking. You get some towels and shit. You get some blessed up. Oh, dude, you got Mark Wahlberg merch. You got a blessed up, man.
Oh my God! It doesn't say bless up. It says bless you. Oh my goodness. But
see, that's kind of nice though. That's kind of nice. It's like it's got a bow on it. It's got some. It's not just a box of spray on deodorant. You know, it's like
you're right.
Some thought put into it.
You are right. It does get worse. But this we let's agree to disagree on that.
My work sold official Victoria Bitters face beauty mask and candles on point.
Wait, what? Work sold official Victoria Bitters. Oh my God, I can't think of anything worse. Victoria VB face masks.
Yeah, like you know, like the beauty face mask. You know?
Yeah, like these things. What do you want to look like? Fucking
yeah.
What's that? Fucking American Psycho, but the Australian version, the VB version.
Australian Psycho, yeah, and getting tradies just a pack of $50 notes wrapped in like a little like bow and tie of like for the slots, right?
I'll just give him a gift card for the slot machines.
Oh yeah, that's it. The face scrub. That's it. The VB bottle. Yeah, the face scrub. Yeah.
Oh, this is it. That's
yeah.
I mean, that's an Australian piece of law right there.
Mm.
They got the pump soap. Look at that. It's real shit. A fucking hockey mask. What the fuck?
I feel like that would just awaken all the sleeper agents between like ages of 35 and 65.
VB cologne. What's our take on? I mean, okay,
It comes
listen.
in a little bottle.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. This might actually be a bit of a gem. Like, for
Dude,
some
that's
reason,
awesome.
what does it smell like? Describe the smell to us, chat?
It probably smells like presumably dad.
Just smells like straight dad. It's like dad.
Like you spray this and Creed starts playing.
You're like, yeah. The instant you're like, what the fuck's that noise? What the fuck is going on?
Now, I'm 6 feet from the edge.
This everybody that uses this cologne looks like that. Oh, Tyler, bro, what are you doing on the ad?
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro? You look so good now. Look at you, lost some weight. Like, man,
Dude, he's fucking. Dude, his sexiness tripled.
Oh my god, you
Dude,
somehow like,
damn.
Yeah, damn, Tyler, bro, you're looking so sexy right now. Oh, look, there's who said that they had the face mask? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Monster Energy drink. There's you right there. That's you from the chat. That's you from the chat with the VB face mask, right? That's got to be you.
Dude, that's crazy. My name is Patrick Bateman, or my friends call me Batesy for short.
My name is. You can call me Batesy. I got VB candles.
It's kind of like a musky sauvage. Okay, all right, that makes sense.
Musky Sauvage is alright. It's like
That's
it's
the
just a
band
bit
name.
better than. Oh, I thought Sauvage was a cologne. They killed him. I don't have that many follicles. I don't have many follicles left. You got to start spraying the VB cologne. Start spraying it on your head, like
Yeah.
maybe it's time to go to Turkey. Yeah, you're talking about Sauvage. He's talking about this, right? Talking about Sauvage with the Johnny Depp ad, right?
That man's never drunk a VB in his life. He's a fucking poser.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know if Johnny Depp would even care for VB. Yeah, Dior, Johnny Depp only wear Dior. Yeah, these adverts were everywhere when I first got to Milan. I was like, this is crazy. It's like,
The way they advertise it, the way they advertise cologne in Europe, it's like they drink it.
They really do, for real. Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
Maybe I don't know. I've seen some people acting strange on the streets. So I mean, that could explain.
Yeah. Just like the way that, like, if you got like that one there, right? Like the one with arms or the rail, that looks like a whiskey ad.
Yeah, no, they really do look like alcohol ads. But the way that they market it's really interesting. See, there's an Italian man here drinking some cologne, actually.
Yeah, that's Vino. Yeah, that's Vino right there.
Yeah, no, it's actually it's Sauvage by Dior. He just puts it in a wine glass.
Yeah, that's Vio Diagiamani, and he's drinking a whole bottle of that stuff. Yeah,
that's part of the test. This part of the testing process. You actually have to drink the cologne. I can't front though. I'm a sucker for cologne. I'm a sucker for good. I think scents is a pivotal part of the man's wardrobe, and that everybody could benefit from a scent. But you don't need like 100. Okay, don't get me wrong. You don't need to be out here buying like 60 fucking colognes like my little brother out here. Every time he's talking to me, I'm like, how many things do you want to smell like? What are you, bipolar?
No, by smeller.
By smell, yeah. By whatever the fucking equivalent is. You smell a new thing. That'd be the worst. If your nose, if what you smelt changed from item to item, but it's like sometimes it could smell really bad. It's like that could ruin a meal for you permanently, right?
Oh man, yeah. It's like it wouldn't. Yeah. Oh, but hey, you'd save money on cologne though, because you just buy like the douche la toilette stuff from the drugstore that costs like nothing, and that would be it smells like DiGiorno. DiGiorno. No, it smells like Dior.
DiGiorno. DiGiorno.
No, that's real. The Pizza Hut made a cologne. That's real.
That's what the fuck, the Pizza Hut. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But that does beg the question though. Do you think what percentage buy cologne because they know they smell that fragrance, or are they buying it so that others can like take notice of how they smell? Like, what's the psychology?
I mean, and then there's the third one, which is performative consumerism, because all my favorite influencers have this stuff, so therefore I need it too, and they don't actually ever use it.
Yeah. Those are the ones that, okay, buying things because it's performative. I lean into that. I'm not gonna front. Okay, look at the glasses I'm wearing right now. But buying things to be performative, to just like to kind of mantle it, or to have it on like a trophy thing, or have it in a pool room. I'm like, it's I don't know. That's crazy. That's a bit too. That's too crazy to me. And it's like a bit. It's a bit It's really superficial.
Yeah, but what isn't superficial though is the WD-40 cologne.
Oh shit, that's real. I know that's real. I've seen that
Yeah,
before.
I tried so hard.
Yeah, this. Do you have it? Casey Neistat has a fucking.
I
thing.
tried really hard. I was on an eBay bid for this thing for like $200,
Oh my god, what did it end up going up to?
600.
Holy shit, man! Just like that's what happens. Look who that person said that they give the tradies handful of 50s in the pokies. That's what happens. They all they fucking go on eBay and they start buying WD-40 cologne. It looks pretty cool though. This is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
No, this is Mischief. I fucking love Mischief's work. They're so good, man. You heard of Mischief, right?
Mischief. They're doing the like parodies of things, right? Wait, maybe
they're very much like a post Banksy. Like they make objectively really fucking stupid ideas.
Oh yeah. No way. They made these Astro Boy boots.
Yeah, so Mischief, so the commentary is that they make these really fucking stupid things, which are cool, but they put a lot of effort into it. But the commentary is that numbnuts buy this and inflate the value of them like consumerism does. So that's the commentary in of itself.
Yeah, right. This one's pretty hilarious, actually. This from the famous couch. cut the branches. Did they do this? They did the money thing as well.
Yeah, that boy money. That's the WWE crock pot. What is the WWE crock pot? What is that?
Is that even safe to fucking Google search? Why does that sound like something that's that's
awesome,
bro. At the family cookout when Uncle rocks up with this shit, he's cooking the best crock.
Surely when you turn it on, it goes, if you smell. Surely, right?
That's great.
No, that's modern, dude. That's the modern logo. This is like recent. You could, the WWF toaster. Absolutely has lead in it. Dude,
that's crazy. That's how you get Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. Got to eat fucking lead.
I had a beer. What? Another beer. What?
Oh my god. Hey, I actually speaking of beers, I got to use the bathroom. So we're gonna cut to a quick advertisement break here. Thank you all for joining us so far. Stay with the show, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, and we are back. This has been the lovely Threatnik spinning a mix for us from his album. Threatnik is a mix of music that I'm using for these short interludes. Thanks once again to Threatnik for the smooth tunes. Dan is just taking a break, and he shall be back in a moment. So I'm just going to leave you with some of these tunes while we're waiting. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, as always, Zeek The Kid. We're going to be right back. Nice. And we are back. Thank you all. Thanks for still joining us for the show. I just want to shout out to our unofficial official sponsor for Restream. I've been streaming the show through Restream, and it's been a great tool so far. As I've been building the episodes and I've been building the show, I've been using Restream Studio Live to do that, and it's making the platform, it's making it much more seamless, and it's a great experience overall. So thanks once again to Restream for being the unofficial official sponsor of the show since we last spoke. I'm the host, Zeek The Kid, and I'm joined here with Dan. We're looking at WWE appliances. but
Dude,
but this
I really hope that when they use different theme songs like when it's like done.
Oh right, yeah, when it's
all the bad guy wrestler themes of
when it pops, the fucking smoke comes out. The Undertaker theme starts playing.
And oh dude, the live commentary mode, and it monitors your cooking. Oh my god, JR. So the souffle, it's currently rising at the moment, but it could collapse at any moment.
Fuck. It reminds me of like the George Foreman grill. Like that was such a thing as well.
I still have one. And it's fucking
it's
still good. Yes, dude.
Real, bro.
I had mine's like a clear blue transparent one.
That's fire. Yeah, you gotta have. I feel like there's a lot of like ethnics that surprisingly just like bought into this, you know.
Because it's basically just like you pitch this to like Nonna or something, and it's like a grill that you can have on the stove, and they're like, oh, baby,
I can roast my tomato on the stove.
Like, yeah. It's like I can roast on the stove, and then use the. I mean, you could get these, and also you could get these.
Have y'all heard of WWE restaurant? That's true. I mean, do your grandparents have this style barbecue?
I mean,
I still Foreman one.
No, oh dude, like the full dude. I mean, Ballers had the standalone one, man. I don't know anyone who had that.
That's crazy. I don't think they shipped that to Australia at the time.
No. I did see him at like Harley Norman, and they were like a couple $100.
Whew. You're paying for the brand as well.
Yo, Tyler that looks good.
You heard of the WWE restaurant in time? No, this definitely just came up recently, right?
I don't know. These look pretty. I don't know.
I mean,
no. Need again. Again means no. That logo's from the 2000s. No. That's from the 2000s, man. That's like. That's right
okay.
No, this is like.
It's OG era. 2000s era is OG, right?
Yeah.
What's considered the golden era of WWE? Is it that 2000s?
Oh, it's got to be the Attitude Era. It's got to be. I mean, it depends on which generation you ask. If you ask people our age, it's going to be the Attitude Era. If you ask people older than us, they're going to say it's like the like that like sort of Monday 1999 era.
Right.
But generally speaking, it's widely considered the Attitude Era to be like the pinnacle.
Yeah, that's cool. That's definitely cool. I feel like WWE's influence was crazy. Like I wasn't even really like super into it as a kid, but I still had like a WWE toy, and I was still like talking about like when they're gonna demask Rey Mysterio, and I fucking I never watched it, but the media made its way to me. It was crazy. Tyler says early 90s, around 2010. Yeah, but
yes, like Attitude Era, like that sounds that winds up.
Tyler, you got a WWE poster in your room though. Like you're an OG fan. I know that. I've been using it as a portal to get in and steal your jats, bro. I've been craving jats from Italy. Not my fucking jets, you bastard!
Stole my fucking jets.
Motherfucker stole my jets. Fucking. The Attitude early, like when Stone Cold was around, and then Ruthless Aggression when John Cena was the doctor of thugonomics.
Thugonomics, that's so... I'm a bad man.
What a fucking name. What a fucking thugonomics.
Should have liked this one of the vault.
I've been studying, I study thugonomics, bro. I'm fluent in thugonomics. That's wild. Yeah, I'd probably agree. I mean, I was watching the John Cena when he retired, and I was sad for him. I was like, man, you think he's gonna come back? Do you think they'll like do a whole?
Oh, they're gonna do some like Avengers style Doomsday thing eventually at some point. They probably will. So? But to be fair, like, god damn, like, what a run! Like 20, like
generational.
Yeah, like my god, what, like 20 years in the ring? I think. Yeah. Like, god damn.
Yeah, it's hard, and it's a hard sport.
The old protein will never eat carbs like that. The man was eating his goji berries 24/7.
Oh man, that's a deep cut right there. That's a deep cut. You know, you could catch me after school, post school. I'm snacking on, or even during class. I guess I used to eat during class like a savage, snacking on goji berries. The problem was because you know back in you had the lunchbox. We're in the lunchbox era here. You know, you got a cool pack in the lunchbox, right? But the goji berries absorb the moisture, so they'd actually start to go mushy. So imagine that. A mushy goji berry ain't nothing worse. He respects the grind. He retired because he couldn't commit fully to it anymore. Yeah, that's what I'd heard as well. I'd heard that like you know, because it's not easy. Like, you know, doing the WWE is like it's a full thing. Not only is it physically taxing, but you have to be like, you know, dedicated to the performance.
Dude, you have to study thugonomics for 15 years.
You gotta be fucking thugonomics. Yeah, you gotta be Doctor. And now he's, you know, he retired, but now he's Dr. John Cena. Dr. John.
Yeah, Dr. Cena. Yeah, your boy's a bad man. Are we invading the streets?
He's a bad man. He sounds like every Korean doctor that I trust with my life. Dr. John. You're going to what? Perform brain surgery with one eye closed? Done.
Oh my God, JR. He's grabbing the scalpel. He's cutting Zeke's brain open as we speak, JR.
Oh, look at that. RKO out of nowhere. Mid-surgery.
So cold starter out of nowhere.
Fuck. Forget RKO. Just, yeah, that's crazy. Shout out to John, though.
RKO meme. I loved all those RKO memes of like just rotoscopy and like RKOing someone.
I mean, it was cool to see. I remember he was who was this? Sorry, I haven't watched this movie because
it's a series. Peacemaker.
Oh,
no, he's in the James Gunn Suicide Squad, but
yeah.
Show Peacemaker. Yeah.
Okay, right. Because I remember seeing him in Suicide Squad, and no, he's a cool actor as well. Like he does well.
No, he's fucking great.
He's cheesy, but like he's being cast in roles that work for that cheesy.
It's like when he got slotted into Fast and Furious, it just worked.
Yeah. I think he's like maybe he has played serious roles as well, though. I know that because I remember watching one of the movies and I was like, this is like a more serious or attempt with a John Cena in a lead, you know. So I thought it was kind of interesting. It was like, did you watch Smashing Machine with The Rock?
Oh yeah, I saw that and like, dude, you can't even tell it's him. You cannot
really
even like,
good,
man. Damn.
Yeah,
you can't even tell.
Yeah, he does look. They did. I don't know what they did. Like, I think they did some. They obviously had like some makeup and after effects on his face.
It's prosthetics, and so they like sculpted around his body because like, you know, there's old school muscle. Like you don't see 90s bodybuilders anymore, right? With that kind of muscle tone on the body, right? You know, people's bodies have changed.
Yeah. It was pretty cool movie though. I was like, this is nice. It's cool. And then like since then I saw a thing of The Rock. I'm like, he looks like a classic man now. Look, he wears like pajama shirts in the daytime and everything. You know? I was like, since then, he wears like pajama shirts in the daytime now.
Yeah. I mean, look, he just like he's someone's like uncle who like sets up the cracked Netflix on your Android tablet.
What? That's crazy. He's definitely rocking up with the George Foreman grill. Let's say that.
Yeah, he's George Foreman. He's like, oh, hey, you're still paying for Netflix? Like you can get that for free, bro.
I got the black Foxtel card.
Oh yeah, dude, the Foxtel cards. Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, bro. Foxtel back in the day when I went to someone's house, if I went to your house and you had Foxtel. I was like, oh shit, bro! I was stealing your card.
Yeah, dude, I want one of those. I want to find a Foxtel like in the trash and find the cracked cards and like frame it. Some people like, people have this like dissected bug names and that, but it's the Foxtel like black card.
Yeah, those things were like hard to fucking card. You can't even find it when you Google it. It doesn't even come
No,
up
yeah.
anymore. But we know
Look,
OGs
probably
know
look,
that there was a card to
yeah.
make the TV work back in the day.
Look up Foxtel first generation, first generation card. Come up.
It was
no,
was it like
dude.
that?
You can't.
That's a fucking master
No,
card.
no.
I can't even-
This doesn't exist. This is this is ancient. Yeah.
I know that this is close to what they
Yeah.
used to look like.
Yeah. And the cracked ones were just like
Yeah.
plain. There was no like labels on them.
Isn't it so crazy how far we come in? Like, it's not been that long, but we've gone from like using this card to like designate a system, and people figured out how to exploit it. To just like purely online, it's always wild the way that like we fucking come up with these things, and we kind of we not devolve, but we evolve past things that feel so primitive in such a short amount of time, you know?
Yeah, but it's like humanity's always been able to pick locks, right? Like, you want to see one of the first examples of this? Look up Atari homebrew ROM cartridge.
So we've been doing cracked consoles from
since
the
we
dawn
made
of time.
consoles. Yes,
And it's just the technology's changed, so it's the abilities have gotten better, right? What's this? Is that Halo? Fucking.
So yeah, there's a Halo port on Atari,
Yeah.
but if you look at if you go down, you'll find it's basically like, oh yes. So okay, you see that one? Go down. It's like,
Is it basically it's the OG Atari, but you put in you put in like your own chip, like you actually break the thing open.
Yeah, you break. So what you do is you break it open, and then it's like a lever, and you put the RAM chip that you program with the game that you copied from someone else, and you slot it down on the. Right, and we've been doing this forever.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's actually wild, and I love it. I think it's so important, especially now when like Xbox just revealed their fucking AI slopped animated logo for their next project.
Oh, dude, I saw that. Also, by the way, fun fact: what's it called? Project Helix.
Helix.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fun fact, by the way, the code name for the Dreamcast was the what's it called? The project name for the
Sega Dreamcast, or
I don't know what's this because this is insane. Okay, here we go. So the Dreamcast name during development was Project Dural. Dural is a type of Helix.
Well, isn't that kind of good though?
No, the Dreamcast was the last console that Sega made before they stopped making hardware. This is it.
Yeah.
This is the last weird Xbox. Yeah.
Yeah, wild. I mean, honestly, I kind of think that's got to be how it is, because I just can't imagine them going back to like, reintroducing a 360 style Xbox. It's just like the mind now of a CEO, it just doesn't think like that anymore.
Fried. Yeah,
it's
like,
completely.
Remember the original? Yeah. Remember the original plans for the Xbox One? Like, where this is in 2012, and they're like, no used games. You had to be friends with someone for 30 days in order to even like talk to them through chat. Mm-hmm. And it was like always. I think what to Google would be like Xbox One like reveal DRM or something like that, and you could find news articles for it.
Like this, cannot play games unless you connect to the internet. This is what they were proposing. You cannot disconnect the Kinect sensor. What the fuck?
Yep. And also, you weren't supposed to use passwords. It was supposed to just scan your face.
Yeah. Well, I am glad because, like, we definitely not in that timeline, which is good.
No, but the thing is, we kind of are. If you read a lot of these things here, a lot of these line up with what they want to do now. Where it's like they wanted this thing wanted to be a digital only box that you had to set a time for. And this thing invaded your life space, and you had to devote time to this thing, right? And also, you had zero control over it. All you did with this machine was just supply your credit card details, right?
Yeah, you're actually right.
and what they want to do now is really similar to what they were like. This was 2012. They were trying to do this fucking dystopian shit back in 2012 when
they just hadn't figured it out.
Yeah, I haven't figured. Yeah, it's like so. And then Don Matrick, at the time head of Xbox, was like, "There's an infamous interview with Jeff Keighley where he's like, we actually have a product for people who don't have internet, and it's called 360." And then Jeff Keighley is like, "So you're saying to stick to 360?" And he's giving him an out. He's like, "Are you fucking sure?" And then Don Matrick's like, "Yep, that's what I'm saying. Stick to 360." And it's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Wild.
Oh yeah. And then Tyler, Sony's response was insane because this was during E3.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Sony, so this is during the E3 era, right? And then they announced the Xbox. What you want to look up is Sony PS4 used game trailer. Used game PS4 trailer.
Okay.
And then go all.
This one?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. This was okay, pause it real quick, pause it. So for context, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Xbox One just got announced, like literally like a day or two beforehand, and the internet is just melting. They are fucking just like ripping each other at the seams over this news, right? Especially the used games bit. Sony filmed this backstage a couple hours before they announced the PS4.
Whoa, okay, no, they were on their shark shit.
Yeah.
Fucking genius.
And then they played that on stage, and the entire room just fucking exploded. They won.
That's wild.
They won that generation before the console even came out.
And so the point was that like it was pointing out the irony of the Xbox, that whole thing.
Well, because Sony. Like Sony was making a console, right? That was, and then so Microsoft was trying to make this dystopian machine that you had to infiltrate and plug into your brain to use, and Sony was like, "We made a PlayStation.
How we do it?
we made a PlayStation. I don't know what they made. We made a PlayStation.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, they made it too well. They made it too well because the problem is they're still fucking supporting this thing because they refuse to let go of this thing.
But that's just that's how Japanese people are. You know, they're just like they would commit. They would rather commit seppuku than let anything go into enemy hands, man.
It's like they built this thing too well, and also what was it? 1 out of 3 Australian households has a PS4 in it. They're not giving that up.
Yeah, that's true. But now you can crack the PS4 now. Apparently, the PS5, some of the infrastructure of it, some of it just got leaked. But now there's an ability because it's been exposed for people to create a whole emulation device out of it. Apparently, something in the code that was hard coded or hard.
Oh yeah, so there was an exploit. So this is for the PS5 jailbreak. So there was an exploit found in Star Wars Revenge Racer, the limited run PS4 version, and it's baked onto the disc, and it lets you inject it's the PS4 port. Yeah, the physical version of this has a save file buffer overflow, which basically means when the game crashes because it can't read corrupted save file, it'll reset, and then during panic, it looks for a recovery file, and then you just give it whatever you want, and it'll run it. And that lets you jailbreak a PS4 jailbreak a PS5 kind of. It kind of puts you into like a PS4 kind of test mode. So it does let you jailbreak the PS5, but not in a complete keys to the castle thing. But because of the fact that the ROM keys got leaked, it's soon. There's absolutely a PS5 like jailbreak that's waiting to come out. The scene is working on, but for PS4, PS4's been cracked wide open at this point. Not wide open. I'd say it's like 90% there. You know how with PS3s, you can just take any PS3 off the shelf, put a USB in, and done? PS4's almost there.
Right, that's cool. There's one guy who's still selling it for €7. He clearly hasn't caught on the fact that this...
Well, I mean, I don't know what version he's selling, because the PS2 version... It's not the PS2 version. It's specifically the PS4 re-release physical version. That's the one.
Oh yeah, the port, the fucking posters, the footage for this was. I remember this game, but I remember it. I only remember
it's good. It's a good game. I actually do want a copy just because it's actually a good game.
Yeah, they're making a new Star Wars
Yeah,
racer.
they're making a new one, and also half the guys who worked on these ones are working on it, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's good. That's cool that they're doing that, keeping that level of culture at least alive. That's
I'm
why I
also
feel
just
like.
missing, like, yeah.
I was going to say, do you
Where,
think Sony's going to be the last bastion for something that has like just a console that's made for fucking gaming, right? Because the PlayStation isn't been turned into this like internet Trojan. Like the you know what I mean?
oh fuck no, they also want the do you think Sony's salivating at the idea of like making a like digital only subscription box, which is like they're all drawing over that idea because they know like the ball and gun gamers are gonna like eat that shit up.
Mm. Right.
You know?
So they're just plotting until they can figure out a way to turn their PlayStation
Yeah,
into an
well, I
internet
mean
device.
they got halfway there with the PS5. The PS5 Slim doesn't come with a disk drive automatically.
Oh yeah, they did do that shit. Yeah, I remember because that's
Yeah,
the one
so
I
they
really
really want to so badly. It's because the physical media, that's still control over the consumer that they really don't want us to have because it's physical media that's the last bastion, that one of the last things that we have where we have complete control of the product.
Yeah, it's true. Like physically owning the disc, and then they can't like shut you off from the fucking.
Yeah. And and like all the arguments like, oh, do you really need it anymore? I can look up anything I want. It's like, yeah, for now.
Yeah, until they fucking pull the plug on you, and then the next thing you know, there goes your fucking Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah, or your Yowie, it's like
Yeah.
they'll get everybody,
Yeah, you're gonna be hitting up John because he's got a fucking Blu-ray collection.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's just like physical media is always gonna be important because again, it's just you buy Mad Max 2 on Blu-ray, you can do whatever the fuck you want with that. You can rip that shit. You can hard code Portuguese subtitles onto it. You can make your own fan dub. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can. It's fucking. I mean, I guess you could, if you download it, or if you like torrent
well,
it.
yeah, that's the best of both worlds. Where it's like you can like for example with me, it's with my physical game collection, right? I've ripped all my discs onto my computer for backup, right?
Yeah.
That's both. Like it's like being a collector and also understanding that you can have your cake and eat it too, regardless of what this anti-cake deniers say.
Fucking vegan. These fucking industry vegans.
You're right. So it's like, you can have digital and physical. It's like, like I've got a PS3 with a terabyte hard drive in it that is filled to the breaking point of PS1 and PS2 and PS3 games.
Oh, that's
right.
Juicy.
But also, it's like I make one for you. But also, for customs. But then on the other hand,
plug that.
You can still have all of the games too at the same time. It's like you can still have both. It's like once you rip your own disc, it's just more ways to experience the media that you paid for.
Yeah, I think everybody that's interested in media should investigate and find a console, hit up Mouthrod Customs, and and like but seriously query and like do some investigation because like if you're out here using streaming services, like you don't really need to do that, not unless you enjoy having like whatever Netflix releases something that's exclusive, but there's and different things. I guess with games it's a bit different because to get the next newest game, like it does require a console to be able to run that,
Yeah, or like if it has a PC port or if you can emulate it. Like the PS4 emulator is coming along quite nicely now. Like Shad PS4 plays most things you throw at it.
That's pretty crazy. I have just been looking, like I said, into that Aeon Thor because I've forever wanted like a handheld that I could just play like PC games on, and I'm like, oh, this device you can actually like
Steam Deck.
You can play a lot on there. Yeah, it's crazy. So there's a lot of cool shit. I might have to invest when I get back to Australia.
Get a Steam Deck. I'll put a 4 terabyte SSD into it for you. I mean, the SSD will cost you an arm and a leg, and other people's arms and legs, and their parents' arms and legs to get an SSD these days. Fuck me. But
yeah, fucking Nvidia.
Honestly, Steam Deck with like a 2 terabyte SSD and then a terabyte SD card. That's everything ever made on the go.
That's
and
crazy.
You can hook it up to a TV. It can ray trace. It's 4K.
It's definitely It's definitely super nice. I just like the idea of being able to, like, with the AN, it's like I could pocket it. But if I walk around with a Steam Deck in my pocket, it's like, what is this guy? What, you got a gun? Like, get on the ground. What is that thing in your pocket, bro? Get on the ground right now.
Is that a Steam Deck in your pocket? You just happen to see me.
Yeah. It's like, no, I swear, it's a Steam Deck.
I brought my Steam Deck to the park in New York City, and all I got was head.
Yeah, except it's like a head from just like, I don't know, just a homeless gamer, a homeless junkie gamer.
Homeless junkie gamer.
Fentanyl gamers.
Yeah, physical media like always have a physical like soft spot, right? It's like, you buy this thing, it's like this thing is what, 30 years old, right?
Oh shit. Microsoft just Steam sniped you out of the chat.
Yeah, I know. It's like I pledged the fifth, right? But it's like, it's also like this stuff's infecting physical hardware. It's like you can buy a PS1 now, or get one customers through me, and this thing will still work great no matter what at all, right? Where it's like, are you gonna be able to even fucking use a PS5 in 20 years?
Yeah, that's not the PS5 will be using us.
Yeah, it's like dude, Microsoft ain't happy, man. They ain't happy. They hurt us.
Yeah, no, I brought
Microsoft ain't happy.
Brought up the physical media thing. They're like, what is it? What is going on here? We got to cancel to shut them down.
But yeah, it's like with the PS4, if the CMOS battery, so every PS4 is a ticking time bomb. If the PS4 CMOS battery, which controls the end time, if that dies and you don't have the ability to go into service mode, when you fire it back up again, it is hardwired to perma-ban you from internet services. So it'll lock you out of the digital media you purchased because it'll trigger the anti-tampering on the motherboard. So the only way to save a PS4 if it happens is to jailbreak it, get it into the service mode using the Elite service mode programs from Sony because they didn't officially get those out, and then put that in a USB, jailbreak it, and then put it into safe mode, replace the CMOS battery whilst it's still on, fire it back down again, and then unjailbreak it, then it's set.
That's a full process. Yeah, it's still a bit too detailed, I think, for the general population.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's just like with a PS1, all you worry about is like, oh, the disk drive might fuck out. But then again, there's tons of off-the-shelf pieces you can get, which just add an SD card, or if you have these early ones with the slot in the back, you can get piracy devices where you can plug in and like a cable to your computer, and you can just dump games directly to it, right? It's like, again, same with PS2. The only thing you got to worry about with these things is the laser, but even then, they still make the lasers for them if you want to go that route, or you can jailbreak them and go from there.
You turn the lights up and it's a party. Fuck it.
Like the last console generation that can still just be like a plug and play machine is the 7th generation, the PS3 and 360. After that, we don't know what a PS4 is going to do in 20 years. Well, I mean, we're almost there. We're almost at the 15-year mark for the PS4. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Right? I can guarantee you we are going to see on the shelf of JB Hi-Fi PS4, 5, and 6.
Like modded versions, modded consoles at JB.
No, I can't. I can guarantee you're going to be able to go and buy like Call of Duty Black Ops 19 Remastered Part 2 for PS4, PS5, and PS6.
Fuck, bro. I think Call of Duty's done. I think Call of Duty that should not be a thing anymore. Can we just like?
Well, we talked about it last time, where it's like the problem is with Call of Duty now is that they don't know who the fuck their audience is anymore because the industry is insanely different now, and also it is huge now. So you don't know who your demographic is because it's like COD 15 years ago, they knew who their demographic was. It was the 13-year-olds who got home after school drinking Mountain Dew and eating Doritos, getting clip farms because they want to be FaZe Clan. They knew their audience, right? So they're able to make these games for these people.
I also feel that like the people that just consumers in general now are all just like, we're just kind of like we're not conscious at all. We're like, most people are like brain slop fucking robots, so
we've kind of
making a custom, even to think about making a custom console, they're like, it's too much. Like I need to go and have like a fucking Pepsi.
Yeah. Oh, what was a Pepsi?
So it's like, I think due to the way we've been marketed, a lot of people aren't taught to like think about what they like really, what they really want to like. So now it's just like most kids nowadays don't know what they like, and that's the problem.
Yeah, and it's like it's also it's a double-edged sword. Actually, it's like a 6 double-edged sword because consumer habits.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Microsoft's angry, bro. Microsoft's angry. It's a quadruple-edged sword because it's consumers really don't know what they want anymore. But then it's also corporate America did a really good job of frying people's brains into making sure they don't know what they want. And then it's the rest of us who do still want actively consuming media. But then at the same time, it's like they're throwing millions upon millions of dollars at these things, which don't need. Does Call of Duty really need a $400 million budget? Are you fucking kidding me? And also, you know that none of that's being going to the devs. None of that is going to the devs.
Well, we just we figured out a way that like people at the top, they can just like they keep fueling the flame, but then it's like at the detriment of the people that are just like working. You know, they got the people in the trenches. You know, and you see it.
The Call of Duty trenches. Like, there's like 40 support studios for making Call of Duty. It's fucking insane. The Activision curse where, oh god,
something's just got to go. Like Call of Duty, done. Pokemon, it's on its way out. It's got one more. I'm giving Pokemon like one more year before it's like it's done. Okay, this Pokopia thing that came out, everybody's going crazy about this game that looks like it was invented by and it's something that's just managing to grab people's attention for now. I'm sure it's like got some content there, but anyway, I just think that like a lot of these like mainline game industries and these like concepts and like fucking like Star Wars died like fucking. I mean, I don't know how long ago Star Wars died, like a while ago. Andor was the last decent thing from the Star Wars universe, in my opinion.
And again, this ties into the thing of like corporate America genuinely does not know what its audience wants anymore because it's just the audience is fucking huge now. It's ridiculously huge, right?
It's worldwide, yeah.
Right. Beyond. So like they don't know who their demographic is, so they have to make things, you know, a certain way designed by committee and kind of like general broad scope as possible for these kind of products because they have quotas to meet and that kind of thing. And so when it comes down to it, it's like, okay, we have a franchise with a guaranteed install base of hundreds of millions of people. How do you make hundreds of millions of people happy with the same thing? It's impossible. It's just it's another edge on the endless edge sword. You know,
like obviously things got to get better and like art's always changing, but I guess like, you know, you still have a choice like as to when you're coming up to that point in time, like. But it's game development is so hard because it's going through so many people, you know. It's not like one dude at the top really. Like there is a guy controlling it, but like underneath him is like investors and all these other over the top of him is investors. And then underneath him is the people he has under control. But at the end of the day, you're answering to the person that pays the dollar. And that's just like, you know, I guess that's always been a thing, but now it's like so much time has gone into that being the way that it is that we're really noticing how bad that is, that's the way it is.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, corporate America is making it really clear, like, the hardest part is like, oh man, we have to make something they actually want to fucking buy. They're not just going to give us our money automatically. That sucks.
It's like, we got to use our brains. I don't have enough fucking...
We actually have to make something. We can't just invent a tube that sucks their money out of their wallet.
Suck something worse. Just like plugged into our brains.
No, people pay good, the brain. Yeah, plugged into brains. Yeah, got it. Yeah, I was going to say people pay good money for...
colonoscopies, yeah. People pay
good money for that.
People pay. You come out of a colonoscopy, you're like, I got it. GTA 7. I got it.
Like, you walk out and the achievement unlocked thing pops.
You're like, shit. Those gynecologists and colonoscopists, whatever you'd say, whatever
they're doing it for the game.
Straight up, they're in it for the long game. They're invested in that shit, lifelong. Yeah,
look, it's like
I don't know.
Art, look, with video games, it's like the indie scene has always been fucking incredible. Like there is like I go through my Steam wish list, and it's like I have stuff on my wish list that's been there for like 15 years. It's like you added this to your account on like August 9th, 2011. Yeah. It's like, and it's like the side of the list is like stuff that the industry used to make, and then you go through the bottom. It's like the last 2 pages are all just indie stuff. That's actually like when you browse the indie section on Steam, it's like, oh, like that's the feeling you used to get walking down the shelves at EB Games. Of like, oh, that looks cool. Like, you know, it's you know, when you look at like the new, like you look at the AAA section at like JB Hi-Fi or EB Games, first of all, don't fucking buy video games from EB Games anymore, please. Just because it has games in the title, everyone, please stop doing it.
I feel like it's like walking down like a red light district in Amsterdam. You're like walking down that aisle in JB Hi-Fi now of new release games, and like there's like, you know, one of the games they're like showing you his pussy. You're like, oh.
Oh,
it's like, oh my god, oh, it's like
but
the cover's just so ugly, or just they're trying to sell you
Yeah.
something that is just not appetizing.
but then
it
like
just doesn't grab you.
the things I love though is that when JB Hi-Fi stocks the like, I love the weird shit. I love collecting like this bizarre shit, like
It does
squirrel
have some
with a
bizarre
gun,
shit.
like squirrel with a gun. That's awesome, right? The whole
Okay.
game, it's like Goat Simulator. But you're a squirrel and you can use. So you use guns and other things too, but it's you're not to kill people. It's you use them as like you use a pistol to give yourself like a jump, like a big jump off the ground.
Yeah, squirrel in the. Oh right.
Like the industry would not make something like this.
Yeah, it is cool when things like this sort of slip through. You know, like the Goat Simulator thing. But I'm just like, they're still. I think they're kind of. It's also sloppy in a way, because I'm like, I don't know if like back in our golden era, if something like this would land with as much power as it does.
Oh,
but
so
because
I
there's
think
so much shit, it's like
I think it would have like if this absolutely screams 2012 era Xbox Live Arcade game, but in a good way.
Yeah, right.
Right?
It would be limited to the Xbox Live Arcade though.
Yeah, but the fact that like this can exist now is such a breath of fresh
Oh.
air. It's like, oh, like you know, like you can just make like because the AAA industry used to be this way. It used to just be like it'd be a bunch of okay, Neversoft, right? Neversoft is a perfect example. Like Neversoft would all just be a bunch of like skater bros in an office smoking weed, being like, what if we just fucking made a Ghost Rider game?
Yeah, and Neversoft like have some of the most generational releases of all time, like just in history, really.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if anyone in chats played any of these games, but I'm sure you know about these. I'm sure most people who know about games have. I mean, you've definitely heard of Guitar Hero. That's fucking cross culturally. So yeah, they definitely made some of the greatest hits.
Yeah, and it's just like the industry used to just be a bunch of guys being like, what if we made a fucking skateboarding game and we got the actual guy who basically put the sport on the map in it, right?
Mhm.
Or it's like squirrel with a gun. It's like, what if we just made a game where you're a fucking squirrel with a gun and they can just do it? They have the means to do it. It's like that's what the industry used to do, because again, it was just the scales were a lot smaller, you know. And the fact with indie games, the stage will forever be small compared to the AAA scene.
Yeah.
So they're able to just what games used to be, which used to be forms of expression. Because most
Yeah, and just like
games now aren't expressing anything besides quotas for stock prices.
yeah, it's just crazy. They're just like an opportunity for that, like GTA 6.
I mean, GTA 6 is that's kind of in between, because it's like Rockstar
Well-
does not have to answer to anybody. They can just make whatever the hell they want, and
Yeah,
they can
yeah,
take their
that's
time with
the
it, because you know.
GTA 6 is an outlier, definitely. It could be one of the last actual video games, you know?
Yeah, you know, it's like, and look, it's gonna be good. You know, it's gonna be good seeing like a video game just but oh, it's a game. It's not like, oh, it's this is the next thing. This is the dude, Marathon, this is gonna be the next fucking esports pro.
Yeah.
Like you can make a
That
career
drops.
off of this. It's like, you know.
That's it. No, you know what? We need more games like the new Lego Batman game that's coming out, okay?
Oh yeah, dude, that looks awesome. Yeah,
It's a
Like,
fucking
did you
game,
see
just a
the
game that's a
hype?
game.
Did you see the hype when they announced the classic? It was the Lego Batman first,
Yeah.
the classic skins, and dude, that's the
Yeah.
most liked post on Lego's social media account on Instagram
That's crazy.
by
I
a
mean,
landslide.
that's well deserved as well. I feel like the Lego Batman games, like I have vivid memories of playing it on multiple consoles. I had it on the Wii.
They're just great.
I had that shit on the Wii, bro.
Yeah, dude, I have it on I put on my Model 360 and all the DLC.
Yeah,
It's great. All
Oh,
the DLC
yeah.
characters are busted. They kill him in one hit.
It was like a great era, and I mean, like, I think part of it as well is just that, like, old is gold. Like, it's just that, you know, there's so much that exists when we were kids that's like undeniably great, and even if it's not so great, it's just because it was so pure at that point in time, that just like we were
it was
kids.
just a bunch of guys being like, like what if we made a Lego Batman game? Okay, here you go. Here's time and money and resources. Go for it.
Yeah. And like we hadn't figured out that we could like sell in a certain way, like now it sucks. It's like that. It's, GTA 6 will come out and it will have a bunch of like, I'm sure it'll have a bunch of in-game purchases and like,
well, for the online mode for sure. But like, for sure it will. It's like,
but it's undeniable that at first and foremost, like it's a game, like it's going to be a game that has something to say. It's got a story to tell.
Yeah. I'm afraid it's just not going to be as dramatic as real life is at this point, because we're going to play it and go, I wish reality was like this instead. They actually killed the corrupt guy. Oh, wow.
Yeah, imagine. No, I guess it's like games
aren't
like movies.
Yeah. Oh, wow, they actually assassinated their corrupt politicians. Oh, that must be nice.
GTA's doing it right. I don't know what's happening in the real world. We just got Donald Trump and Jake Paul running for president. It's crazy. It's crazy. I am still excited for the future, even if it's, even if our inevitable future is Terminator, Judgment Day, I'm like, at least I'm going to be here to experience that,
And you're your bootstick guy in motorcycle and your Grand Theft Auto 6.
Come with me if you want to live. Come with me if you want to play GTA 7. I have a copy of GTA 6. You want to play it? Come with me if you want to live.
John, they're after your Xbox, John. You have the last playable disc.
I mean, damn, if one of the main protagonists looks like, what's her name?
That's Linda Hamilton or Sarah Connor, but the actor's name is Linda Hamilton.
Linda Hamilton in this era, I'm like, okay, where's our fucking world savior, Linda Hamilton? When's she coming? When's she coming out? And don't tell me she's Kendall Jenner, man. Coming out and telling
no, Hamilton's still one of the greats. Like she just Terminator 5 is just like 2025 and 2026. Rockstar Games released Grand Theft Auto 6, the last bastion of humanity before the nukes fell. John Connor, my son, he raced across the fields trying to find the last copy of his Xbox, being able to play to restore humanity's faith. They sent the Terminator back in time to kill him, to grab the last final Xbox.
Starring John Cena as the Terminator.
That would actually go hard as fuck.
I would watch that. Cast John Cena as the Terminator. Hell yeah. Can we put Bobby Lee in there? Bobby Lee? Let's have Bobby Lee in there. I feel like every movie needs a crazy Asian.
Dude, oh my god, dude, John Cena's Terminator, he's just like stone cold stunning like the evil Terminator.
Fucking just RKO's him.
Oh dude, a Terminator movie where
with John.
A Terminator movie where they get a wrestler to play the robot would be fucking awesome.
It would be pretty crazy. Please don't tell me. Is this legit?
No, it's not. It's not. Dude, none of this is real. It's like, don't forget, even before AI, there was a whole local homegrown entire cottage field industry of bullshit movie trailers. Like,
there was. I remember being a kid and I was like, oh my god, like there's a fucking Halo movie coming out before there actually was, and I would be like, yo.
Yeah, now with AI, it's like, dude, it's like how there's an entire industry of people who just make up GTA 6 shit. It's like those people, you could theoretically, it's like, and they've been around forever, where it's like, these people just make up shit about Rockstar Games because Rockstar doesn't talk anything behind the scenes. Yeah. There are people who have made up shit, spread fake leaks, and they've done this so long, they've like retired, have 2 houses, and put their kids through college.
For real, there's a whole industry built on their fucking conspiracy, built on their fucking lie.
That would be such a cop out just to not CG Terminator. Yeah, because you wouldn't see him.
What the fuck?
That's so good.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's crazy. There are some really crazy. I mean, Hollywood's using AI to make movies. That is the thing. Like, AI is going to be everywhere. So and it is already.
It kind of is already everywhere. Yeah.
It is already, and I think that like now more than ever, it's important to like, if you're someone consuming, it's important to know that like you're that word. You are now like a person and always have been, like someone who is consuming food, like not only food but like media, music, this and that, and you always should have been consuming things that you want to consume. So now you need to use it as a directional thing to be like, well, Instagram has ads now. Well, fuck Instagram. You got to find something else. Use Blue Sky, you know? You got to use the tools now in a way that you're making the choice to not be sold something, because these things influence your subconscious, and it's just like the next thing you know, you find yourself on an island and you're like, how did I get here?
Yeah, and then like you really want a Pepsi.
Yeah, you're like, I never drank a Pepsi in my life. Next thing I know is one in my hand right now, and I'm like, how did this get here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to really, enjoy, like, consume things you enjoy, and like, if you like the AI slop, then like, so be it. I get it. Some people don't mind it. I see the comments. People are like, I'm so sick of people getting annoyed at this like AI. It's just a computer thing, and I'm like, I know, but there's a deeper message. You know, there's a deeper,
and also
darker
it's like,
thing.
good for you, pal. But also, they use an entire neighborhood's worth of clean drinking water to make that little fucking video you just watched.
Yeah, more importantly, the next time you go to the fucking supermarket and you're complaining about that bottled water you're buying and the price of it, that's fucking why the data
that's gonna be the next pre-order bonus for Call of Duty Black Ops 263 Remastered Trilogy box set, right? So when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 263 Remastered Part 2, not only do you get access to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3800 Remastered's maps, but also you get 24 hours access to clean drinking water.
Yep. Just for 23 hours, it cuts you off after that.
Yeah, and then also the next one, if you pre-order Call of Duty Advanced Warfare 9463 Remastered, you also get free access. You get 24 hours of free will plus, so you're able to think for yourself for 24 hours. And also you get 12 hours free of ad-free sleep.
Yep, that's exactly right. Ad-free sleep, but only for a limited time only. If you don't pre-order within the next 3 months, you're going to get ads in your sleep, baby.
That's the Battle Pass rewards. It's like every 50 levels, you get 1 hour of ad-free sleep.
Yeah. And if you pay for the premium subscription of the Battle Pass, you get an MRE ration every month. One every month.
And then in the ration is just like, it's based off of your demographic. So if you're like a male 19 to 25, it's a vape bar and like a Pepsi Max. Oh, no. It's a vape bar and a white Monster Energy can.
Yeah, you're like, fuck. You're fucked if you have a VPN on and you forget about it. Next thing you know, you're getting the Guatemalan. Next thing you know, you're getting the Guatemalan MRE rations, which is like roasted crickets and like freeze-dried pork.
And then it's freeze-dried pork, and then like you're mixing it and you see like a wedding ring.
Yeah. Oh, shit, bro.
And then you look at the bottom, it's like, who's making this? You flip the bottom and it's like, Epstein Enterprises.
Spitting out nails, like some like females and nails and shit. It's horrible. We're going for a dark place. Yeah.
Oh, dude, duty calls. That was fucking funny. If you go up and then scroll up a little bit. Yeah, duty calls. That's fucking great. So that was a little marketing. That was a little marketing game that Epic Games made to promote Bulletstorm. So Epic Games made this would never happen now, by the way. This was a parody game made by a massive AAA billion-dollar company to make fun of Call of Duty of the competition, right? And the whole thing, you can still play it. It's still on Steam. The whole thing just makes fun of Call of Duty and all of its tropes and stuff. And then it's like, like you could keep playing this, or you could pre-order Bulletstorm and have an awesome time. But then Bulletstorm is just yet another Gears of War ripoff.
And Bulletstorm was so bad, but their marketing was so good.
They went so hard with this idea of like, Call of Duty sucked, but this was when Call of Duty was great.
And like they were clearly trying to just like do this like Gears of War / it was weird. It was kind of sloppy, but whoever was doing the media team of Bulletstorm carried this fucking game.
Yeah, and also they know exactly who their audience is, because look at that, right? The fact that the remaster, they're like, okay, how do we get people to give a shit about this? They got Duke Nukem for this. Somehow they got the legal hellhole to get Duke Nukem for this, and they actually dug John St. John out of retirement to like get him to do this. And the whole joke is that he's not supposed to be in the game. And
they found him somewhere in Florida.
Well, like he just gets like I forget how they get him into the plot. I don't even think they explain it. But the whole joke is that like, I'm not supposed to be here. This isn't my game, right? That's the whole joke. But I think it's fucking Saints Row. Yeah, but it's so like 3 and 4 era Saints Row. But they just kind of that's great. It's like how do you? That's what they have to do to make people give a shit. It's like, oh well, no one actually gives a shit. The ball song's getting remastered. Let's just grab someone from a franchise that people really are like dumb.
And just put him in the game.
Yeah, just put him. Yeah, it's like you know how bad the Duke Nukem fan base is for new content. You know how bad people are drowning, like suffering for content, right?
I can imagine they're like part of the reason there's so many fentanyl users out there.
They
want a fucking Duke Nukem
game. Hail to the Fenton, baby.
Yeah. It's almost as bad as a Supreme fucking fan.
Those alien bastards smoked on my Fent. So a couple of years ago, the Duke Nukem Forever 2001, like a build of it's like 40%, it's like 50% complete. The 2001 version leaked on the internet, and the Duke Nukem fan base was like, they were so like oh my god, new content, like, and it's not even finished,
right? But they were in like if you give like someone that's starving anything, like they'll take it, and it's kind of like now. I think it's how they want us to be. Like they kind of want people, because it's like when someone's starving, like I said, they'll take anything. So nowadays it's like, well, what are we going to do with the humans? Now just starve them out. They'll take anything after that.
Yeah, starve them out. Yeah, it's like they're getting a bit feisty. Okay, hold on. They just flick through the catalog of IP they have. Like, we haven't had an Spyro game in like 10 years. Here you go, throw them that.
God, fucking just give that to Google Gemini. Let's see what it does.
Yeah, it's like, oh boy. Yeah, but the fact that like, I hate that that's what media is now. It's like, oh man, we have to fight tooth and nail to even get a glimpse of something we actually want. It's like, where's Sleeping Dogs 2, cowards?
Yeah, that's crazy. We're going to change that though. Once we're going to build something cool with this show. I'm really excited to eventually bring people to a space where like, we're bringing in our passion for like real physical media and like, and like real story and things like that. And to like bring people something that's fresh. So like to the people that are tuning in at this point in time, like you're really witnessing something special,
This is financial advice.
Go and invest in Take-Two stocks. I'm telling you right now, put it all on Take-Two stocks.
This is not financial advice. Invest in Zeek Coin.
We got Zeek Coin. It's coming out 2026, baby.
No rug pull. We fucking promise. Actually, no.
No rug pull. I swear to God. Hide my fingers.
Dude, that's an idea. It's like you make a crypto rug pull. You make a physical crypto rug pull. Like it's a physical custom rug that looks like the crypto rug pull on the graph. Mm-hmm. And the way you put it on the floor is you have to pull it out of the packaging to rug pull it. it's packaged in a way where you have to rug pull it out.
Well, and then at some point it's just we just get a bunch of people to invest in it, and it's a physical item.
Yeah, no, it's a physical rug, but it looks like the graph of when someone does a rug pull. But then to get it out of the box for the rug, you have to actually pull it out of the box. You have to rug pull it.
It's a rug and a rug.
Yeah,
it's the classic rug and a rug. Yeah,
that's how they get you.
Yeah,
that's how big rug gets you.
Yeah, don't succumb to big rug. All right, it's out here to get you. Big rug. Dan needs to create a dropout.
Dropout coin. Hey, look, if I had $1 for every dropout, I would have $17. That's investing.
Dropout coin, you could get a bunch of people under that. Yeah, be like, this is the coin for people who want to, drop out, I guess.
Every time the stream cuts out, it's like, oh, he's doing it. Bye.
Yo, I thought he was talking about people that drop out of school, and I was like,
I completed school. I wouldn't be able to invest in that.
I was like, how many investors are you gonna get? I don't know the financial status of people who drop out of school. I mean, I'm sure some of them are okay.
If this was like Cincinnati, Utah. Oh, absolutely.
Fucking Cincinnati, Utah. What's that population in Cincinnati, Utah? What kind of investors are you gonna get from that? Yeah, dropout corn.
Just lots of corn. just so much fucking corn. Just like enough corn to kill a horse, but it's fine because we're not horses, so it's fine for us to eat.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, they say that you don't digest it, so I don't know. You could probably eat enough to die eventually. All that corn just builds up. You start to grow a corn tree inside of you. That's what happened to all those cherry pips.
It sounds like an old school Vsauce. It's like, hey, Vsauce, Michael here.
Vsauce,
like,
Michael's here. If you eat enough, did you know you could eat enough corn to grow a corn tree inside of you?
Where are your fingers?
You know, you've been doing too much time on YouTube when you start getting the Vsauce recommendations on the suggested.
And he's even up.
You're right. Yeah, no, because I look at the uploads, right? I look at the uploads and I'm like, I swear this man hasn't yet like 13 years ago. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Vsauce Michael's still relevant.
Yeah, he's still going because he just makes short form video content. Yay, my favorite. But also it's because he has Curiosity Box, which is like a whole separate thing. It's like you can turn that corn into true, dude. Getting crunk off the fucking corn.
For real. Is that like a way to just be like passively drunk?
You can get as
under that.
drunk as much as Hey, if it's Michael here, how much corn do you have to consume to get drunk? In 1863, the corn shortage resulted in people drinking.
Crazy. Yeah, he's always pulling out these crazy. I did watch some of the videos when they came up on my. I mean, if I see him, I'm like, usually it's something discussing something that's like wildly controversial. I'm like, I want to hear his take on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that era as well. That was like Filthy Frank was eating vomit pie and shit.
Yeah, God, the hair cake children, Jesus Christ.
What a crazy era where we didn't give a shit about people demoralizing themselves like in the public sector.
I mean,
now we just do it. Now we do it privately.
Yeah, well, it was the internet's turn for that, right? It was, you know, like you had the MTV generation where, you know, you had like mouth shine.
We're gonna fucking.
That's good.
Mouth capitalize on that.
That's good.
Yeah. And the MTV generation was a gem.
What's you know, you had a whole. It was TVs. You know. Like every form of media had their kind of like, you know, like innocent silver age time, and then that like era of like fuck it, and then like a reset, right, and then like a new normal. Radio had that with like, you know, radio just played, you know, like Lucy Ball and Silver Bell, and then you had the War of the Worlds broadcast in 1923, right, which people didn't understand was a broadcast, and they thought it was actually like aliens invading, and that was radio's moment for that to happen. And then that had a hard reset. And then, you know, with TV, you had MTV, you know, airing jackass and ridiculousness for like 10 years, right? Kind of like lowering the bar of what you can show. And then that led to like, you know, like PLC and like those reality shows, right? And then a hard reset. And now TV is kind of in its own stagnant dimension because of the internet. And then, you know, again, the internet had the same thing where it's like the internet, you know, had that point with like YouTube had with, you know, like the 2016 to like 20, that's like 2014 to like 2017 is when like it was a Wild West again.
What a good era. It was a great era. 2014 to 2017, you said?
Yeah, I'd say that because I was like when it was just like, you know, because it was a Wild West, because YouTube before that was already kind of Wild West, where it was because kind of figuring out how to do online content in the first place. But then once the rules were kind of established, that era after that kind of broke all those rules. And then that caused a massive reset to what it is now. So we're just kind of waiting until what short form video content will have that moment. I think it's kind of baked into the inherent design of the medium though. But I don't know if short form video content will have that kind of like, oh, what the fuck is happening? And then like it'll reset. And then whatever the next thing is, right?
So I can't see it getting any like short form content. If it gets longer, then it's not short form content anymore, right? It's just video.
Yeah.
And if it gets any shorter, then it's just like a picture. It's a GIF.
Yeah, just
with fucking audio. So yeah, you're right. We kind of do, I guess, we squeeze things well enough, but eventually it's like it defines itself pretty like concrete in a concrete way. It's like you can't really like it couldn't maybe the short form what people say in short form might change, but I guess like that dynamic of it being short form content will probably universally be that same expression, right? At least I think, you know, we could be wrong.
Yeah, and it's just like we don't know. It's like how until they finally get rid of that pesky free will we have, right?
Well, they're figuring it out. There's a fucking. I'm sure there's a bunch sitting at the table like Austin Powers. Fucking. There's a small midget. Somewhere in the world. There's a small midget debating how they can figure it out. Okay, let's just say that.
Put more of that PCP into the Pepsi. That'll do it.
We're gonna up the grams. Up the grams in a PCP and a Pepsi.
Introducing Pepsi Clear. It clears your mind.
At this point in time, just release PCP as something you can consume. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Just biting into a solid hunk of PCP.
Make it a fucking pre-order exclusive at GTA 6, bro.
Yeah,
people will buy that shit.
Dude, Halo 43 Part 2 Remastered will come with the PCP Apple.
Oh my god! Anytime there's a Halo thing now, because I'm such it's such a part of like me as a kid. Anytime they do a Halo thing, I'm like, it's dead. It's like you look at something that's just so dead. It's like it's beyond even just like slop anymore. It's like down to the atomic level, and I'm like, you guys just keep keep shooting at it. It's like that Eric Andre thing where he just shoots the shit out of the body.
And then they're like, oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, and they're like, wait, hold on. Stop. And then they like pull out Halo 1 remake out of the chest and go, oh, thank God.
They're like, oh, we thought it was dead. Now they just they pretty much, they re-atomized it, cloned it.
Yeah.
Then it's like crying more still. And they just start shooting it again. It's like, please, no. They're like,
we've lived long enough to see 2 shit Halo remakes.
Oh, yeah, I know. Bro, sometimes I wish I was blind and deaf. I wish I was just fuck. I was going to say I wish I was blind like Stevie Wonder, but that man ain't blind.
That's a conspiracy.
For real. I can't believe that wasn't on the list. Where was the Stevie Wonder conspiracy? Huh?
Pull that page back up and Control F search for Stevie.
It's not there. I guarantee it won't be there. Low key.
Dude, very superstitious indeed.
Shit, maybe that's a whole conspiracy. If it's not on the conspiracy list, then is it a deeper conspiracy? Is it then a conspiracy that's deeper than that?
Georgia.
Oh my god. Bless that man made some of the greatest hits. The best happy birthday song he made.
Oh yeah, dude. That's the best one.
Far out. Well, Dan, my G, we can riff till the sun comes up and goes down, but the sun never goes down here at what's it called? In the skate park, bro. In Tony Hawk's Underground, the sun never goes down.
This is the Pro Skater. This is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2X versions of Venice Beach on the Xbox.
I love it, bro. I love it. And we will definitely have another episode. Hopefully, I mean, like I said to the people that are watching the stream, we got some great things coming. I'm not going to say too much because I want to keep it new and I want to keep things exciting. So you got some stuff to be excited for. Thank you for joining us, on this early part of the show. Dan, you have anything you want to let the people know?
Consume what you want to consume. Make more of an effort into actually consuming stuff that's made by humans. And don't let anyone tell you to be something that you're not. And eat your veggies.
Eat your damn veggies, okay? Roast pumpkin, sweet potato, cauliflower, all that shit, okay?
Dude, that shit's fucking good. Dude, sweet potato in the air fryer, that shit's fucking great.
My God. Yo, sweet potato in the air fryer is one of the best. That's honestly one of the best dishes, full stop.
Stay away from the PCP Pepsi.
Yeah, stay away from that shit. All right, people, this has been Since We Last Spoke. I've been your host, Zeek the Kid. This has been Dan. You can find his details in the description if you want to reach out, you want to get a custom console or anything like that. You want to break the matrix, reach out to the man. Dan, bro, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Zeke.
You know what it is. Thank you, people of the free world. See you in the next one.
Free for now.
For now. Yeah, DLC coming soon.
Yeah.
Bless, G. Thank you, bro. See you soon.